The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials that aren't there. Instead of the usual business casual button-ups and jeans, it's soft-knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered. For me, it's about comfort. I look good, I feel good, I love it. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit from socks, shirts, and hoodies to underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Mack Weldon's wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. And with Weldon Blue, their totally free loyalty program, you get free shipping for life. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you. No questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. It's episode 844. We're doing it live. We've got Asterios. We've got Scott. We've got Billy the Fridge. It's time to go. It's go time. Here we go. I do want to bring up something really quick here in case some of you missed the last show. We do have a new T-shirt. It's a Patreon exclusive where all of our patrons at the $25 level or above, if they stay on there for 3 consecutive months, they will automatically be mailed one of these awesome new shirts. And I do want to, it's a parody of a popular design.
It's a good shirt.
Yeah, here's the famous Cardi B album cover here. And so it's been reworked into something, something like this. It's Billy and I instead of Cardi B and the other person.
Megan the Stallion.
Yeah. So yeah.
Megan the Stallion.
The with 2 E's.
Yeah. So sign up for Patreon, $25 and above. You'll get the shirt. It'll be just make sure your address is up to date too. Otherwise, they won't send it to you. So put in your address. Get to $25 level. You'll get the shirt. It's not going to be around forever, and if you're a collector of the DP merch, you want to get on this now. So check it out. Here's one more cool photo. Right here. Yeah,
that's a cool photo.
It's a cool photo.
Very nice.
It's a cool photo.
Megan the Stallion. So is Megan trans, or is she just bad at animals? Because stallions are boys.
The thing is, she's gigantic. She's like 6'6". She walks in a room, you're already dominated. Like you're already like, whatever you want, mistress. I'll put balls wherever.
Fair.
I'll tell her what to do.
Yeah, so I guess we can get into the news. There was a lot of news that happened recently. And last night, by the way, on Tap, on the BENPAI channel, Scott and I and Pitmonk and Shabisky sat and watched us do it. Basically, we took a deep dive into the career and life of Rush Limbaugh since he passed yesterday. It was interesting.
Yeah, you and Tim Monk did a show on Rush Limbaugh, and Shabisky was also there.
He was also there. And at the end of the night, I brought down my acoustic guitar and played a Sex Twister song live for the people that were watching. This was like after Scott left. And I couldn't believe I remembered how to play it, but people enjoyed that. Most of the comments are about that was cool that I did that. So if you guys want to check that out, you can always go over to my other channel and check that out. Let's start the DPs of the action news really quick here. I think that's what we need to do, right?
Yeah.
You think? Okay.
It's nice that Rush Limbaugh's dead.
All right.
He called me sir and got me so humiliated.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
All right. So, Ted Cruz, he's the senator from Texas. Texas is in bad shape because they don't normally get
from Texas, though, Ben.
Well, that's what they say when someone here in America, when someone's a senator of a state, they say they're the senator from, and then they name the state. It doesn't matter where they're born.
I'd say that's very misleading
Song
because
was
Ted
Dope
Cruz
Ben.
is from
Smoke pen
Canada.
every day.
Thank you, Koopkar. Yeah, so
$50 goddamn dollars. That's a thank you, you son of a gun. This Canadian couldn't wait to bring up Ted Cruz's Canadian roots.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so the state doesn't normally get bad winter weather, and things are really bad now because of the basically snowstorm that they got in Texas. Their infrastructure is not built to really handle that kind of weather. So there's tons of people without power. There's roads that are still closed. There's people that, they don't have heat. And what's Ted Cruz doing? Is he making sure that the federal government has the back of the people of Texas? No.
Yeah, I think he's on it.
No, he's going on vacation to Mexico.
I think
he was caught too. He was caught on social media.
It was kind of smart because he went down to Mexico to make sure everybody down there was safe, because normally they'd be going to Texas. But they decided not to cross the border because of how terrible Texas is. So Cruz had to go check on them.
Ted went down there to convince them not to go across the border. So he really actually was working with Texas's best interest in mind.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Cancun, don't go to America. No, none of you Mexicans go to America now, okay? Because for one, we don't want you, and two, it's frozen.
One day we're going to build a wall, and then we're going to see what's what.
Now they can build an ice wall.
Ooh.
Here's Ted Cruz getting caught at the airport, or actually boarding the plane, and this is kind of how I think this is why he came back literally the next day after this. Yeah, there he is right there. And that's definitely him. That could not be anybody else.
Does he have an innie bulge? Like, you know how you have innie and outie belly buttons? Is this bulge an innie?
Yeah, he has a concave bulge.
It looks,
it curves in.
It looks like there's a little less fruit and a little more basket.
Here is...
He must be working out.
Here he is. Well, one of the best things he did was grow a beard because he had one of the weakest chins and a big fat neck.
Weakest chins of all time. If not for Mitch McConnell, perhaps the weakest chin in government.
Yeah. Yeah, here's
nobody's beating Mitch McConnell's chin.
Here's Ted Cruz responding to the backlash that he got.
Whether the decision to go was tone deaf. Look, it was obviously a mistake, and in hindsight, I wouldn't have done it. I was trying to be a dad, and all of us have made decisions.
What, you were having sex on the airplane?
Yeah.
I got a question. What the fuck is he doing with his hair?
He's got almost a mullet forming.
He's growing a mullet.
You get the sense he was literally just wearing a sombrero full of tequila shots.
I was going to put a sombrero on him in the thumbnail. I was thinking about it, but I didn't have enough time.
Well, I think this style is called the something about Maury. It's half Maury Povich, half just rubbing cum in your hair.
You are the father.
It's true.
When you got two girls.
So this is what I love. So his first statement, he was like, I was just trying to be a good dad. My daughters, I was escorting my daughters down to Cancun, and then my plan was always to hop on a plane right back. That's what good dads do. Yeah, good dads always abandon their daughters in Mexico.
Yeah,
that's the hallmark of good daddom. Welcome to the Good Dad Hall of Fame, Ted.
Nothing bad ever happens to alone American girls in Mexico.
Nothing.
Well, yeah, but
no, the most dangerous part of the trip to Mexico is the flight.
Nobody,
not your time down there.
Nobody flies with someone down somewhere and then turns around and comes right back. That doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
Psychotic.
It's not. It's insane.
Like, if she was flying to Japan, would he fly the, 20-hour flight to Japan and then fly immediately right back?
if he was trying to be a good dad.
Oh, that's what good dads do.
I would say konnichiwa to that theory, because unless this guy has flown with his daughters, every time they've flown, he's lying to us. I wish he would just do what Trump would do, which would be to go on Instagram Live from the beaches of Cancun, holding a margarita going, fuck Texas and fuck snow. I love it down here. He would get 80 million retweets. People would love that.
Girls who have been cold for two days and haven't had heater power, and they're saying, hey, look, we don't have school. Why don't we go? Let's get out of here.
Hey, we're rich and powerful. Everyone else is stuck here. Let's leave.
I heard that hotels were as high as $999 in Texas during all this, and Cancun's only $309 a night. So it was kind of a steal.
It's an economic choice.
Yeah.
So we covered it in detail, as I said, on Tap last night, but we do have to talk about Limbaugh for a minute here on DP.
Pour one out.
After everything I played, Scott ended up liking Limbaugh more than he thought he did.
I kind of came around on Rush, kind of a fan.
I listened.
When you said that stuff about black quarterbacks, I'm like, I hear you, Rush.
I used to hate listen to him back in the day. So there was a good 5-year stretch where I listened to him almost every day.
Wow. Yeah.
People often associate listening to him with hate.
Yes.
I never paid much attention to him. I always thought he was a terrible person. When I heard he was a drug addict, I was like, well, good that I'm right. And then when I heard he was going to die, I was like, it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time for him to shuffle off into his peaceful bliss of non-existence.
Yeah, and he's gone now. I have a montage of clips, and it's Rush Limbaugh. Scott's going to love this. Rush Limbaugh's every racist moment.
Oh. So we'll be here for a couple hours, right?
Oh, how long is the video? It is almost 10 minutes. It's not literally every, but it's a selection.
Folks, there's actually a debate going on ESPN and throughout the sports world over who can use the N-word, when and how, and
Everyone,
who can't,
always.
when and how. A little history lesson for you. If any race of people should not have guilt about slavery, it's Caucasians.
I love his reason. I love his reason. This is great.
The web that he weaves here is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. This is why white people shouldn't be ashamed of slavery in the past. Here it is.
The white race has probably had fewer slaves and for a briefer period of time than any other in the history of the world. No other race has ever fought a war for the purpose of ending slavery.
But who were they fighting?
Two things. Big fan of the no one has ended more white slavery than white people argument.
Yep.
Two, in reference to that war over ending slavery, who was on the other side of that war, Rush?
slaveholders.
Which we did. Nearly 600,000 people killed in the Civil War. It's preposterous that Caucasians are blamed for slavery when they've done more to end it than any other race. It's preposterous that Caucasians are blamed for slavery when they've done more to end it than...
This one time, I left some Pop-Tarts in too long and I started a kitchen fire. But I did more to put that fire out than any other member of the Coconuts family. I don't know why I should be blamed for this.
Any other race.
Look, yes, I took advantage of that girl. But I was the one to stop taking advantage of her when I was finished.
When you were done.
Took advantage of that girl eventually more than me.
Done, yeah. Yeah, nobody else could have stopped me but me.
Slave blood. I had never experienced the kind of euphoria that I got.
Oh my God. Oh, Adam sent us a picture of Ted Cruz's hair. And it's so unbelievably awful. It's so
the side
awful.
profile one?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me
I was hoping to see that. Yeah.
Let me see what
We
I
gotta
need
see this.
Yeah, I'm going to get it up here. I just have to get this. Okay, it's ready to go. All right.
It's insane.
You can't see it yet.
We
Hold
gotta
on.
minimize
Here we go. There it is.
Crush. What the hell is that?
It's
Baked
it's
Alaska.
a mullet. It's a mullet.
Baked Alaska has the same haircut.
That is Joe Dirt's haircut.
Yeah, I think it's a Kentucky waterfall is the technical name for it.
Runs for senator on shutting out Mexico. Runs for Mexico once Texas gets out of hand. That's pretty good. Pretty good, Cruz.
Pill.
The Republicans are just totally bamboozled right now. They think they've got to rebrand, and it's all predict they got to reach out to minorities. The Republican Party lost because it's not conservative. Why does putting Condoleezza Rice front and center at the convention not work? Why does putting Marco Rubio front and center at the convention not work? Why does putting Suzanne Martinez, the governor of New Mexico, front and center convention not work?
Well, I mean, he's got a point,
nigga.
right? Why play social politics? You're not the social politic party. You're the convince white people they're better off being white and poor than being a person of color and getting assistance from the government.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this one, Billy. Here we go.
You are.
So, nigga with an A on the end.
Is he going?
I like what he did with his hands before. He was pushing. Yeah.
Is he going to say the other version?
Let's see.
I think I can now.
Oh yeah, Rush?
Isn't that the point? Because it's not racist. That's the point. I could be talking about a male. I could be a Chinese male, a guy at the laundromat. I could be talking about a man. That's what she said.
You see that thing stuck to the back of his head?
It's pronounced in the wind.
Rush was almost completely deaf, and he had a cochlear implant, so that's what that thing stuck to the side of his head right there is.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
And one time I was listening to him live, and the battery ran out, and he had to end the show because he couldn't hear anymore, and he didn't have a spare battery or anything.
That's great.
Yeah.
What a franken idiot.
It means.
Some people think it was the oxys that did it too. That caused deafness. I do think if you take them in high dosage, you can develop hearing loss over time.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard hearing loss specifically, but I do think that taking 23 oxys a day is probably bad for you in some way.
It's definitely bad for your pocketbook.
It's also bad for his housekeeper, who he made buy the drugs.
Yes.
This guy hates immigrants, but when it comes to giving an immigrant a drug dealing job, he's super happy to pass those out. Why didn't he hire an American citizen drug dealer?
He's a job creator.
Our boys.
He's a job creator.
When it comes to that, he's basically a Democrat.
Racist, because it's not racist. Because it's not racist.
How many Native Americans, how many Indians were killed by the arrival of the white man through disease and war? And how many people have died since the white men arrived here due to lung cancer, thanks to the Indian-invented custom of smoking tobacco. Who are the real killers here?
Who are the real killers here?
He's eating it up. I mean, you can't argue with the laughs.
No.
So, who are the real killers here? Who killed Rush Limbaugh? Is it the everybody who wanted him dead, or the white people he propped up who sold him the sold the Oxycontin?
Oh my God! You know what? Speak of the devil. Cool Cat just tweeted about Ted Cruz like a second ago.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let's see what
It
that's
better
all
be
about.
in favor, or I'm going to lose faith in my boy Cool Cat.
Whoa.
It says, "Yep, not the smartest thing he could have done. We have many friends in Texas, and they are still freezing down there."
Cool Cat.
What side are you even on, Cool Cat?
He's just trying to jump into a trend.
Cool Cat loves to rock and roll.
Cool Cat will smoke your pole.
Shout out to Rush Limbaugh smoking the cigar immediately after commenting on the Native American tobacco murder fest.
But now it's clear who's to blame.
I can't use words anymore.
This is almost
Words are-
certainly how he got lung cancer, because he was known for having a big stogue all the time, you know?
Yeah.
He's got his iPad.
I mean, he's in the not put a big brown dick in your mouth all the time.
It's good times. He's plugged in the back. So he's always plugged in then.
He's a machine.
Does he have like an auxiliary port
No, that's right
behind
out
his
of
ear?
Adolf Hitler's playbook.
It's a firewater.
Now, what are the similarities between the Democrat Party of today and the Nazi Party in Germany?
Okay, pause for 1 second.
Well, the Nazis...
Pause for 1 sec. Listen to his comparisons, his mention of things that the Nazi Party did and how it's like Democrats, which is beside the point. But just listen to the things the Nazis did that he lists as bad, and then ask yourself at the end of his list, am I a Nazi? There we go.
were against big business. They hated big business. And, of course, we all know that they were opposed to Jewish capitalism. They were insanely, irrationally against pollution. They were for 2 years mandatory voluntary service to Germany. They had a whole bunch of make-work projects to keep people working, one of which was the Autobahn. They were against cruelty and vivisection of animals.
He's listing the positives of the Nazis, right? That's what he's doing.
Well, the Autobahn is based as hell. You can take any car on the Autobahn. Anybody, that's one of the coolest things in Europe is the Autobahn.
Yeah.
Wait, I shouldn't be supporting this.
Against big business, against torturing animals. Like the Autobahn. Like, I mean, of all the things to mention about the Nazis being bad.
Trump shouldn't have ran on building a wall. He should have ran on building an Autobahn across the border. And then, just have so many cars speeding down the Autobahn. It'd be crazy to try and cross it. It'd be crazy.
But in the radical sense of devaluing human life, they banned smoking. They were totally against that. They were for abortion and euthanasia of the undesirables, as we all know.
Of the undesirables?
And they were for cradle-to-grave nationalized health care.
Well, a baby you don't want in your stomach is definitely undesirable.
That is undesirable,
right? But it's not like burning people because they're gay, right? Like, you could only hope your baby's gay when it's still in your tummy. You have no way of knowing. You have no way of knowing if it's a boy or a girl until they're like 15, 16 and tell you.
Well, if you have sex upside down, then it's definitely going to be a gay boy. I think is how that works.
Every time that works? Every time I have sex upside down, I end up coughing and I shoot milk out of my nose.
That's a good point. You know how to stop abortion? Require that each one occur with a gun.
No, not going to stop it for me.
That's just practical.
Yeah, I'll go 100%.
Do I get to keep the gun?
Exactly.
Wait, this is a compromise here. Because these people like guns.
That's right.
So now we get new gun owners. Now gun shops are selling more bullets. They're selling gun grease. They're selling those like little stupid little goggles all those 45-year-old assholes wear when they go to the shooting range because they're scared of a ricochet hit. Look, if you get shot in the eye, you're dead. And we get rid of the babies.
Honey, just got a new coat hanger. Pew pew. That's an abortion.
Safety, but in Obama's America, the white kids now get beat up with the black kids cheering, yeah, right on, right on,
That did
right on.
happen.
There is an attack on masculinity that's been going on in our culture since they...
Yeah, but the white kid was a bitch. Come on.
To be fair, I do think that white kid had mental disabilities, right? Like,
oh, that was the one. That one was kind of bad. I will say
that was pretty
one
bad. That was pretty bad. But like, it
But
goes
usually
back
the
and
white
forth.
kid's bitch.
There's tons of hate crimes all around the world. You know, like it's not like
I've done all kinds of different hate crimes.
Exactly, dude. I've done everything a white man can do to every race. And I'm bored of it. It's time we call for peace.
It's time I started doing hate crimes in blackface just to do something different.
Gotta switch it up.
Advent of the modern era of feminism, the late 60s, early 70s. I mean, the way I've been conditioned by the Democrats and the left in this country, that sounds like a hate crime. That Trayvon Martin starts pummeling Zimmerman because the gal on the phone, Rachel Gentile, said, hey, a guy could be a rapist. You better run.
1977.
Yeah.
It's not a current picture of Rush, even for like this clip that's being played.
But Trayvon's no coward. He didn't run away from stuff, so he starts pummeling on Zimmerman. Folks, there's actually a debate going on ESPN and throughout the sports world over who can use the N-word, when, and how.
He loves this debate. He just keeps bringing it up.
When and how. But we can't go after poor old Barack that way.
Anybody can use the N-word whenever they want to. They just have to expect repercussions.
Yeah.
He's a minority. Romney knows how to do this. He did it to Newt, and he did it to Santorum. He knows full well how he has to
When
do this.
Romney is the most like normal name in the sentence.
They're up against.
Romney, Newton, Santorum. The worst law firm ever. If you go to the law offices of Romney, Newton, Santorum, you're getting convicted.
Independence, it's easy to go after Newt or Romney because they're conservatives and everybody hates conservatives anyway. But we can't
because they
go
talk
after
like that. I mean, if you sound like that, I'm going to make fun of you. I'm Rush Limbaugh. It's like, yeah, shut up.
That's the thing. Like, I don't think everybody hates conservatives. I think so many conservatives are super hateable. That's the problem. I love conservatives when they're like, you know, good people, but there's too many bad people conservatives. I don't like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. I don't like them. I talk trash about them all the time.
Can
I think
Asterios
Biden's an
do
old
an
weirdo.
impression of Rush Limbaugh telling Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird?
Oh, hold on. Let me get a. We have a cockatiel named Dusty here, and he's been trained to say a certain word that begins with a letter between M and O. Dusty, are you on the line?
Dusty, what a cracker?
Yeah.
Rock that way because he's a minority. First president in history, to my knowledge anyway, who actually wants his nation to fail. Obama wants to create an illegal alien Bill of Rights. We're now governed by people who do not like the country. Who is Obama? Why is he doing this? No, why? He wouldn't have been voted president if he weren't black.
Let me put it to you this way. The NFL all too often looks like a game between the Bloods and the Crips without any weapons. Day marking the standard.
Did he say the NFL looks like a game between the Bloods and the Crips without any weapons?
Yes.
What does
That's
that
exactly
even
what he said,
mean?
yes.
What do you think
I
it means?
think we all know what it means. Unfortunately, I think we all know what it means. This guy talks more about black people than black people do.
Yeah?
Jesus, what is it with these?
He's a little fixated.
By the way, everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. If you can hit us with a like, that would be great.
This is the most I've ever listened to Rush Limbaugh, and I kind of at the beginning felt a little bad for saying I smiled when he died, but now it's like, dude, I wish he could die every
Now
day.
you feel really bad.
No, if he died every day, I'd have a little piece of cake every day in his honor. You dead son of a bitch.
If only we could reanimate and kill Rush Limbaugh every day.
Can we please? Let's waste this budget we have. Forget COVID. Forget the CARES Act. Let's just reanimate Rush Limbaugh long enough that we can all, one by one, put him out of his misery with a pillow. Is that too much to ask?
I don't think so.
Also, he's doing terrible things for the polo shirt market. Between him and Ted Cruz, these fat, dumpy losers in these goddamn polo shirts. Listeners, I have never given fashion advice in my life, and I will never again after this. Polo shirts, not even once.
No, a polo shirt's really good. You can unbutton it, let your chest breathe when the oxys are burning in your system.
Yep.
Your skin's starting to turn red. You gotta unbutton that, let your chest breathe.
When you got the oxy itchies.
Yes, dude.
You need them buttons.
Oh, I got the oxy itchies. Oh. I'm so glad he's out of his misery now, Rush Limbaugh. You had a long, miserable life, and now you get to rest. In whatever heaven you believe you got into, you sick weirdo.
Who dat say they mocking the standard? Al Sharpton say they mocking the standard. How many people really think of Obama as black? He's not from the hood. He's not from the movement. When I hear Chinese or Japanese, it sounds like all the same word.
Yeah, he went there.
Was Rush his real
That's
name?
around the point
Yes.
where I came around on him.
It is his real name.
Now we can call him Hush Limbaugh.
From Bill Ayers to Jeremiah Wright to other anti-American Afrocentric black liberation theologists working with Acorn, and Barack Obama is smack dab in the middle of it. They have been training young black kids to hate this country. And they trained their parents before that to hate this country.
They trained them by treating them like trash.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, they gave them a bunch of great reasons to hate the country.
Hey, I've been trained to hate this country because, they lock up my people at a higher percentage. They say that they're out here to help us, and then it turns out they're not. They're naughty. It's a bad country. I don't know, dude. The country doesn't help anybody, though. They help the 1%, if that. This country is not here to pull you up by your bootstraps or put you in a...
Most people should hate the country.
Yes! The only reason I love this country is because I'm white.
Yeah.
You're going to get health care. If you don't have money, it's more difficult.
If you have money, you're going to get a house on the beach. If you don't have money, you're going to live in a bungalow somewhere.
Right.
That's
right. But we're talking about health.
Whoa.
Wait, are they both sitting on toilets? Are they sitting on his and hers toilets?
It's the love toilet. Do you remember that SNL sketch?
The love
Of
toilet?
course I do.
Yeah, I can't play it because it's copyrighted, but it has a couple sitting on the love toilet, which is designed exactly like that, and they're holding hands and pushing the flush valve at the same time.
What is this S design? This is for making out, right?
What a choice. Yeah, both guys just lean slightly to the right and then kiss.
Give each other's a peck.
Unfortunately, it's S for Shatner and not S for very shitty interior design choice.
Yeah, if you... So you can have a couch with an E. this is not Shatner's
I doubt
house.
it. This is probably a set.
You know what? Yes, this is Shatner's house now. I've decided. I said no immediately, but now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't make sense not to be. He bought this after the show ended, and he lived in this set.
No,
not a house and a bungalow.
You're assuming that there's some morally superior aspect to health care.
The difference is we're talking about health care,
No.
not a house and a bungalow.
You're assuming that there's some morally superior aspect to health care. I'm telling you earlier, I'm not a conformist. I hated school because it's what everybody else had to do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Rush.
Mr. President, sir.
All is well. Do you see our man Ailes at all?
Oh yeah,
We're on the radio, are we?
Yeah, it's crazy because George Bush Sr. was no fan of Trump. I wonder how he felt about Rush kind of switching allegiance over to the Trump side of the Republican Party.
Probably not very good because he fucking died about it.
Because
That's right.
because Cheney and both President Bush, both of them, they used to be on the Rush show all the time. They were buddies with him.
Yeah. Well, I feel like most establishment Republicans are not going to be into Trump. He's not the same as he's a different, perhaps worse thing, but he's not the same as them.
For years, the radio talk show host had taken a tough stand on drug cases, advocating prison time for the crimes. But that's not what happened when he faced his own drug charge.
I am addicted to prescription pain medication.
I had never experienced the kind of euphoria that I got from a pain pill. So the pain pills came along.
Interestingly, I got the same kind of euphoria when he died. It was the greatest drug I've ever taken.
Hopefully we can find a way to bottle Rush Limbaugh dying and then get a large portion of the country addicted to that.
I'd huff a bag of his ashes.
Ask all these feelings of inadequacy that I had.
Rush is by far the most articulate, defining voice of conservatism in America today. The most articulate.
I was watching Pimp Monk this morning on the Morning Wood, and Pimp Monk kicked it off by saying, he said, I went off on the liberals the other day. You know, I'm a liberal myself, but sometimes you got to call out your own people. One, these liberals out here saying that it's bad to if you're in Texas that you deserve to freeze because the snow ain't prepared for the snow. That's cruel. They're people. They don't just because they voted for a different president than you doesn't mean they deserve to freeze. I was like, I agree with that. And then he said, and also you don't have to celebrate Rush Limbaugh's death. You don't have to celebrate his death. And I'm like, whoa. We get to celebrate his death. We don't have to. We get to.
Yeah, it's my choice as a free American to celebrate Rush Limbaugh's death. He would want me to.
It's one thing to laugh at the Texans who are freezing their asses off right now. That's kind of cruel, kind of unfortunate. People are probably going to die there because of this. But Rush, his suffering's over now. This is our moment. He's not going to worry about any of this. He dead.
Oh, it's catharsis.
Look, I will say, I mean, on one hand, I kind of do agree with Pip Monk. It's less that making fun of this dead guy is morally bad for him, and it's more that it kind of cheapens us. It's every time we revel in someone's death, it's like a little piece of us. And our own internal morality dies. But on the other hand, I had that great zinger about his death being the best drug I've ever taken. And I was like, I gotta shoot this zinger off. This zinger's on the tip of my tongue. And now I pulled a complete 180. Kill this guy.
Let's reanimate Rush Limbaugh so we can celebrate every day.
Pew, 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 pew. I believe on the show yesterday, Pim Monk said that, you don't have to celebrate that the guy died. I mean, come on, he's got grandchildren. I'm like, I will celebrate when his grandchildren die.
Does he have grandchildren though? I didn't know if he had any kids. I don't know. I mean, maybe he did.
Dude, did Pimp Monk just invent grandchildren?
I don't know. I don't remember hearing that he had kids. He'd been married and divorced multiple times. I don't know if he had kids with any of them.
I don't know, nor do I care.
Rush is a powerful voice. I would argue that Rush is the leader of the conservative movement in the country. I know him. I'm friends with him. He's a gracious, gracious man. Rush is the leader in radio.
Adam's in the chat. He says, don't celebrate his death, mourn his life. That's a good way of looking at it.
Everybody's making immigration proposals these days. Let me add mine to the mix. Call it the Limbaugh laws first.
Isn't it crazy how he's transformed so many times? Like, he's gone from, like, fat to thin to fat again, and there's been a lot of weird transformations.
You immigrate to our country, you
over the
have
years.
to speak the native language. You have to be a professional or an investor. No unskilled workers allowed. Also, there'll be no special bilingual programs in the schools with the Limbaugh laws, no special ballots for elections, no government business will be conducted in your language.
Hello, you sweet,
Foreigners.
sweet boys. I just found you about a month ago and have been going through your catalog. It gets me through my days at work.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's
BTW
awesome.
Asterios, can you fit your fist in your mouth?
Well, let me see which one I've scratched my ass with most recently. Give me just 1
way
second.
to find out.
Okay, this one smells less like ass. All right.
Try it out.
Putting my fist in my mouth in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, that would hurt my jaw. I would not like that.
Suck it down, Daddy.
So the answer is yes, and thank you for supporting our boys with your pledge. And someone else
thank you.
pledged $10. Look, I can't put the other fist in my mouth. It smells like assholes, but thank you guys for contributing.
Oh, and the last time we tried to do a stream, a DP episode, our stream just died on us and it would not come back up, and it was like it ended up being a really bad internet connection issue, and I had a tech out today and they replaced some stuff with the wiring in the building, so everything seems to be good so far. Let's keep your fingers crossed, you know.
Will not have the right to vote or hold political office. If you're in our country, you cannot be a burden to taxpayers. You are not entitled to welfare or food stamps or other government goodies. You can come if you invest here, an amount equal to 40,000 times a daily minimum.
Invest there? I would like to invest there.
Oh, he said invest.
If not, stay home. But if you want to buy land, it'll be restricted. No waterfront, for instance, and as a foreigner...
He wants to be almost like the way I hear Japan is, where they don't sell property to non-citizens, or it's hard to find an apartment if you're a foreigner. I've heard.
How about this? We will ban all Mexicans and other illegal immigrants from our country, but we have to go back and we have to tax every company that ever hired one of them under the wage that you would pay for an American. Tax them for all that they underspent on these people, allowing them opportunity here in our country, and then once we break them down, we can start paying the people here money, and then they can just buy stuff from Mexico. We'll give Mexico our money because we'll have more money. Wow, let's get sombreros. Let's get tequila. Let's buy Mexican, because no longer Mexico will be able to work here, and all these corporations won't be able to get all that sweet illegal under the table hirings and all the other stuff they do
Any
to
way
illegal
that
immigrants.
I can get Ted Cruz sombrero head, I'm into it.
Yeah.
You have to relinquish individual rights to the property. And another thing, you don't have the right to protest. You're allowed no demonstrations, no foreign flag waving, no political organizing, no bad-mouthing our president or his policies. You're a foreigner. Shut your mouth or get out.
So did you never badmouth the president between
Well, he's
2008
not a
and
foreigner, so he's allowed. He's saying you don't get First
This is for
Amendment
foreigners.
rights here as a foreigner. If you're like here visiting as a foreigner, or you're on a visa.
Did he ever suggest that Obama was a foreigner, or was he not one of those birthers?
He probably did. I mean, I don't know if he came right out and said it, but he probably didn't fight the idea too much.
And if you come here illegally, you're going to jail.
Do you want me to play for you a couple bars of one of his most famous songs?
Rush Limbaugh?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to be able to hate him anymore tonight.
He does. He. Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna get to the part where the actual song starts.
Blackberries and the fruit before.
Or next black.
The support.
Like, folks,
Here it
I
is.
guess Sharpton and Obama passed it up.
You're gonna love
Since
this,
Obama
Billy.
showed up.
This is a real
Sharpton's big
ditty.
whoop.
Barack, the magic Negro, lives in D.C. The LA Times, they called him that cause he's not authentic like me. Yeah, the guy from the LA paper said he make guilty whites feel good. They'll vote for him and not for me cause he's not from the hood.
This is really...
That was one of Rush Limbaugh's songs.
Limbaugh?
He played on the radio. Someone else maybe have performed it, but it was a song commissioned by him.
I'm kind of offended by the content of the song. I'm very offended. I'm very offended by the recording quality of the song.
Yes.
He works in radio. Why did it sound like he was barking through a megaphone?
Yeah.
Like, look, if Rush Limbaugh wasn't already dead, I'd say give him the death sentence for that stupid audio recording.
It appears to have been recorded over the phone.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. Someone in prison
through a megaphone.
Yeah.
He's like, my producer's in prison, so we're just going to megaphone through a phone into the prison cell, and he'll send it back to us for the radio.
Who was that rapper that did the entire album from prison?
I know there's been a few, but X-Rated did one, I think, from a cell phone calling in.
This was pre-cell phone. I remember the first version I had heard, they did it.
Cell phone.
Yeah, they
C-Murder
did it
might have did
from
one
like
too.
the payphone.
Yeah.
From the payphone. That's what I meant. I think he did it from the payphone.
C-Murder after he went to jail for murder. That's a real thing.
I
enjoyed
love
that.
I love that C-Murder and Master P, they all have like real like wholesome real names. Like Percy and what was C is like, I don't want to say it's something. Snoop Dogg's name is Calvin. What's his name? Ice Cube is O'Shea. Yeah, they all have nerd names. Percy, Calvin, O'Shea. It's like, these are the gangsters we grew up upon. And when you think about it, a name like Barack, that's hip hop. Barack,
that's a gangster.
Tupac, it's gangster. It's gangster.
Here's a news clip. The title is "Funny How Their Heads Seem to Explode When Someone Goes Off Script and Says Something That Isn't." It's cut off. But let's see.
I think that's a bad move. I'm a First Amendment absolutist. I believe in only two things completely: the First Amendment and boobs. And so once they
my guy really trying to win me over right
face. now. The guy on the left's like, huh?
Yeah, shout out to Shrunken Head Keenan Thompson. He's like, what?
Yeah, where's the rest of you?
The decision
that they were. I gotta say, I like how this guy he's framing the debate, because if you're against him, then you don't believe in boobs. They exist. I've seen a lot of documentaries.
Boobs.
Even Kim Jong-un in the little infographic under the guy's face is like, what did he say? Everybody loves boobs, even babies.
We're not
did you
going
just
to
say
allow a
you believe in the
conservative
First Amendment
non-sports
and
related commentary. They
Wait,
couldn't
hold
do it
on. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly as a woman anchoring the show. Did you say, what did you say? You believe in the First Amendment and BWBS?
Boobs. Two things that have only never let me down in this entire country's history: the First Amendment and boobs.
Oh, boobs
so
never let you down? Sounds like somebody who hasn't gotten boobs before.
Things I believe in absolutely
I've had so many pairs of boobs let me down.
So many disappointing boobs.
Seriously.
And so I don't think Jamel Hill should be fired, but I do think, straight up, that once you make the decision that you are going to let Kurt Schilling go,
yeah, this throws out the guy's entire argument. Like, yeah, you could say, I love boobs and I love democracy when they're at their finest, right? When they're at their finest. But if you're telling me boobs have never let you down before, Papa, I'm thinking you don't know boobs.
So make the decision that you're going to let Jamel Hill go.
If as many people as you think have had terrible boob experiences the way you have.
Right.
You may be in the minority here.
I guess I'm just lucky.
I think that's a bad decision. I think ESPN has made bad decisions that have led to 13 million subscribers bailing on the network. They've made bad decisions that have led to.
All right. Are they going to... Oh, this is a little bit longer. Let's see where this goes.
Jamel Hill's television show is collapsing. Ratings were down 20% last week over last year. I think that's why she's angry. I think that's why she went after Donald Trump. She's begging for ESPN to fire her so she can work somewhere else.
Okay. Keith, what do you think?
Listen, I'm astonished.
Listen, I'm an ass man.
That's talking crazy.
I don't care if she's got nipples up top and cakes on the bottom. That's all that matters to me. This guy's mad.
That almost everything I just heard. One of the things that, and Jamel's a personal friend, not just a colleague, but a personal friend. One of the things that Jamel's had to deal with her entire career, and many women who I'm friends with in this business and have been friends with in this business for a long time, is sexism, blatant sexism, comments about her appearance, comments about her racially, comments about her inability or perceived inability to be able to comment on sports because of her gender. For somebody to come on CNN and to say something like the only thing I believe in a discussion about something.
I'm still there too, and I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. B-O-O-Z-E or B-O?
B-O-O-Z-E? Booze?
Tits, woman. Tits. He's talking about tits.
Yeah, booze has also let me down, but it helps.
It helps many people down. That one I'll give you.
It helps better when the boobs let me down if I'm drunk, because then it's like, whatever, this guy's tits are fine. But he didn't say her boobs. And I hate how women can just get offended when guys make comments in general about boobs.
Yeah, like, this wasn't an offensive comment. He's not talking about, like, some bitch's rack. He's just talking about the concept of breasts.
I mean, it was stupid. It was a stupid comment from him. It was a fool's comment. But like you don't get to now play victim to a fool, right? Like, this guy's an imbecile. And well, how dare my outrage be wasted live on air?
Look, I will, to defend this, in a conversation about, like, a black host being fired for speaking out against Trump, this may not be the time for your tight five on double D's.
No.
Okay, I'm just going to put that out there.
Now when?
Yeah, if he had a tight five and he ran with it, I might have been impressed. But all he did was slide boobs into a conversation where it really didn't need to be. So now what they need to do is not be like, how dare you denigrate women? And you got to be like, dude, you're an idiot. You're dumb.
Well,
you're
see what this
super
lady
stupid.
does,
How did you get on the show?
You're putting words in her mouth. Let's see how she plays this.
Well, I'm not saying how she played it. I'm saying how this guy plays it. Jamila or whatever her name is has been a friend of mine, and let it. Or I don't know the way he was like being all virtue angered. It's like, come on, dude, just say what you gotta say. It's like, man, you're an idiot. That's all you gotta say. Like, you're a total idiot, dude. Who brought you on this show? Why do you have a platform? You're dumb. You're dumb, dude.
I'll definitely agree. The way you're framing it is much cooler and much hipper. You never want to be mad online, and you certainly don't want to be mad on CNN. Like, but at the same time, like, this is like a racially charged conversation on national live television. I can understand this guy being like, can we please talk about race for a second? Like, it's very important to me.
Oh, you want to talk about race? Okay, then I did say booze. Have some Schlitz malt liquor. What? No. I'm really on the idea here that I'm hoping this woman says something empowering and not give this guy any sort of power with his stupidity. I just want some empowering statement from her. So let's listen, because I want to be empowered right now.
Oh, BS. Because as a woman, I'm
as in boobs. I believe completely in the First Amendment and in boobs. Those are the only two things I believe 100% in this country. And by the way, Jamel has absolutely nothing to do with
that is three things. Because he's saying boobs. He's not saying I believe in a single boob.
Yeah.
So No, he's confusing me a little bit.
And boobs, come on, man. They're not that great. They're not that freaking great.
Look, I am sorry. Again. Sorry.
Not everyone has had your terrible tit experiences. Most people that good ones.
Sometimes they're really good boobs, and they're connected to something that
It
is
sounds
highly
like that's not
regrettable.
what you're saying. It sounds like you've never had a good titty in your life.
Dude, I have. I realized how spoiled I was with good titties. I realized that one day when I was with somebody who had double D boobs, and I didn't notice they were big.
Was it the man in the mirror?
Yes. No, I'm pretty sure I got triple D's, dude. No, but like, it's not about the boobs as much as it's about who they're connected to. And this guy can't have boobs never let me down, dude. Come on. It's not. That's like he's trying to be like the anti-simp alpha male Chad, but it's coming off weak and gross to me, and I want her to finish talking so that she can put this guy in her place as a strong, independent woman.
Let's see how she does it.
He went straight to that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I did go straight to that because it matters.
Why would he say that live on air? Maybe because he believes in his First Amendment right?
I don't know. Because it's funny.
So, Trump Plaza in.
We're still watching this clip.
It's over.
Oh, it is. So
Yeah.
she didn't even put him in his place.
It's over.
No.
Dude, what the hell, man?
So Trump Plaza in Atlantic City, I guess, got demolished because the building was
Yeah.
unsavable. Here's.
It's been closed down since 2014.
Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're here today.
Is that where they had some of those early WrestleManias?
I do believe.
Like
yes.
WrestleMania, 4, 5, or 4 and 5. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
A bunch of other people who have paid $10 a car to get in and park at this field to watch the city destroy the building that once held Trump Plaza.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's just watch it fall apart. It already looks like it's been bombed. You know,
This is
Mostly falling apart.
yeah.
this is not Trump Tower. This is a black PS5, right?
This is the Trump Plaza Hotel in Atlantic City.
It looks like something
Are you sure
on.
this? I was gonna say, are you sure this isn't Emperor Palpatine's palace?
I was just gonna say it looks like something on Coruscant.
Have been falling off of it for years. No one knows what Carl Icahn's going to do with the land once the building is demolished, but the city
But it
says
can't
the last thing it needs is another casino.
Oh man, that bird! Look at them birds. They're like, nope, we gotta get the hell out of here. They blowing shit up. I wonder if Dusty the cockatiel is out there. And then there's a little Jawa in the front, like, oh, teeny!
Cool. I mean, I would just be like, whoa, that was cool to watch. I wouldn't be cheering. There would be no round of applause coming from me.
Turns out all the evidence. Turns out all the evidence for the steal the election campaign that Trump had gathered was left in that building. They didn't.
Ah, damn it!
Yeah, they didn't realize up until after it exploded that all their evidence was in there.
Should have made
Oopsie.
copies.
And that almost
That was lame. Wouldn't have paid $10.
Right.
Well, thank you for paying $20 to say how lame it was. I appreciate you, Rat Lord. I appreciate you.
One last news story. Let me see here. All right. Yeah, we've got this. Teddy Hart incarcerated once again on several charges.
Oh no.
He actually looks sad in this mugshot.
We're gonna need to see it.
Oh, I got it.
He looks like the smoke monster from Lost. Okay, this is him. Teddy Hart incarcerated once again on several charges. Teddy Hart's issues with the law are well known at this point. He's been in and out of jail on several occasions. Now he finds himself behind bars once again. Scott, do you know why?
For this particular one?
Yeah.
I know there were steroids, and also I think he like killed a kid or something. I don't know.
I figured it'd be like Canadian news since you guys are from the same country.
Well, I did hear about it the other day from what they mentioned right here. The "Is Teddy Hart in Jail" Twitter account.
But isn't this happening in the U.S.? Why would it be more likely to be on Canadian news?
Because he's a Canadian.
But he's
a Canadian icon.
He's in jail in the U.S., right?
He's Canadian royalty.
Yeah.
Is Teddy Hart in Jail Twitter account an account dedicated only to daily updates about whether Hart is incarcerated?
Yeah.
Had to update fans twice today. Hart is now in jail and his record shows a few charges. The charges listed are for evading arrest, injuring child, elderly, or disabled, and possession of controlled substances. He is currently incarcerated in the Tarrant County Correction Center. Hart's issues with the law have been documented in great detail in the past. We will have to see how long he remains behind bars this time. Last name, Anus. Edward Ellsworth Anus. White male.
It's Anus, but yeah.
Ah.
I think it's Enos.
Yeah, I like how his middle name's Ellsworth. That's a wrestling god name. Remember when they gave that little frail chicken head guy Ellsworth a run in WWE?
That Mitch McConnell chin bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so strange.
Is Teddy Hart?
Yeah, and then he also got in trouble with the law.
Yeah. Yep.
He James Ellsworth won the first women's Money in the Bank.
That's right.
That's a true thing.
Everyone who hasn't already liked the stream, please like it. We're gonna read the Streamlabs in a second here.
He goes down in the annals of time with what's his name, Harvey Whippleman and Santino as great men doing things that the women could have done without them.
Yep.
Not bad.
Of stealing jobs from women.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, this one's great. This is Jezebel. Did we get all the different screen caps from this?
No.
Yeah.
Is
so
this guys? Okay, don't fuck with me here. Is this a real headline or is this
Jezebel is a known feminist periodical. Who forgot to invite Chun-Li
Is this real?
to the
a
Mortal
real
Kombat?
Jezebel article,
I mean, let's go to the next frame. Who forgot to invite Chun-Li to the Mortal Kombat? But being the astute film critic that I am, I immediately clocked a glaring error in the film, wherein all the realms is Chun-Li. If there's a battle for the there's a battle for the fate of Earth, then don't we need all of the greatest warriors gathered, which would include Chun-Li and her spinning bird kick?
It's my birthday.
That can knock a man's head clean off? Sounds like a pretty big plot hole to me that the ultimate street fight is supposed to be won by a ragtag team helmed by
the ultimate street fight.
Helmed by Sonya Blade?
Combat.
No offense to the Sonya Blade stands. Update at 4:39 p.m. Jezebel has discovered the answer to our question about Chun-Li's erasure, and it's that Chun-Li is not part of the Mortal Kombat Megaverse. Wow.
Why not just delete the whole article?
You stupid bitch.
Wow. How could this is the patriarchy keeping Chun-Li out of the Mortal Kombat Megaverse, okay? Wow.
You should have saved this for last.
Sorry.
Wasn't this a spicy meatball?
Yes, it was.
Like a Jezebel. Always got something to say about anything they can.
Sure, it's real. It's too good to be real.
It's from Jezebel.
Trust me, it's real.
If it's not real, then I'll kiss you on the forehead.
You owe me 2 kisses.
2 kisses on the forehead if it's not real.
So Adam and Trumpster Bob are on our chat, and someone just said Bob and Adam are here, my 2 favorite gay people.
Oh, literally my 2 favorite gay people.
Oh God.
Gotta love the butthole challenge.
So I guess we're gonna move on to the next thing. We'll do the Streamlabs, and Billy fixed his computer, but then it broke his desktop computer.
Dude, my desktop, I went home. This computer, I hadn't fixed it yet. I went home, I turned on my desktop computer. I opened up Magic the Gathering online, and my computer blue screen of death. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell?
Terrible.
And I restarted, opened up Magic the Gathering Online, blue screen of death. Kept opening Magic up, blue screen of death, opened up Fall Guys, played some Fall Guys, got through like one level, and the damn thing shut down. I don't know. I think my system's overclocked. I bought it from some guy in a parking lot. So,
Really? Yeah, because normally I trust some guy.
Some
Now,
guy
is
in a
it
parking
possible
lot.
Dude, your computer has become self-aware and is auto shutting down because you're playing games for babies.
Some Fall Guys and Magic the Gathering Online are two games that are easily playable on adult levels, if not mastered by adults. Mensa 1994 said Magic the Gathering was a Mensa level game, okay? Mensa level, okay? So I'm a borderline genius.
Fair enough. I retract my statement.
Thank you. Someone says stop playing groomer games. Never.
Sorry. At least one of those is absolutely a groomer game.
Amen. Amen. I ain't playing Pokemon Go anymore. So Rat Lord Alcaraz gave us big love. PT Hammer said keep coming back. Mustard gave us that big love. Glad you're enjoying the show, Mustard. Doll Smick says Scoop, be my dad.
Okay.
David Hardy again, Dusty and the Rush impression was golden. Thank you. John the Jufro Solpud, Jufro Solpud. I can't, dude, whatever that means or whatever that says, I don't know. It's not even John, it's Josh. That's how bad I couldn't read Jufro Solpud, is I couldn't read any of it. So whatever, Josh. Said, been a long time since I've been able to catch you sweet boys live, and I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, Josh. I wish I could read your name, but I'm ill-equipped. And Coop Car gave us a big love today, too. Cheers. Smoke pan every day. Yeah. And I think that ties us back up. I'm going to go hang a part of me out over a porcelain hole. BRB.
All right.
Which part? I got so many questions.
Yeah. I don't have a question. I know what's going on. We know what's going on. Let's do an antagonism. Here we go.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. PTO, they're going to touch me.
Oh, speak of Trumpster Bob, we have a video of Trumpster Bob. This should.
Ooh, his ears are burning.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is Trumpster Bob's palatial mansion that he lives in, by the way.
Oh, is this the mansion?
Yes,
Oh,
this
looks great.
is the mansion. It's beautiful.
And you
Grand
motherfuckers
piano.
that think I
I
could...
think that's a Steinway. We got a wood burning fireplace, big sectional Trumpster Bob.
Living large.
Living large.
And you motherfuckers that think I could possibly catch a fucking virus, fuck you.
Yeah, Trumpster Bob cannot catch a virus. He is physically incapable of doing so. Did you know that?
I didn't, but I like it.
Yeah.
Because I can't catch a fucking virus. It's not even possible for me to catch a fucking virus. Well, it's deeply possible, but it had to be done intentionally.
Hold on. Stop immediately.
So
the 2 points he has made so far are: 1, I can't catch a virus; 2, it is deeply possible that I could catch a virus. Are those the 2 points?
Yes.
Okay.
If I fuck a bitch with fucking HIV and I can track HIV in my blood system, in 3 days I piss that fucking shit out. It does not fucking transfer into my lower blood vessels, or blood veins, whatever, which circulates the shit. It just don't fucking happen.
The chance of a man getting HIV from a woman is very low.
It's infinitesimally small.
Yeah, you have to have like an open sore on your peep and an open sore in her jage to get it out into your peep. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm explaining this shit to these dumb motherfuckers, and they don't fucking get it. I can show you my medical fucking records, man.
Do it. Show us your medical records.
You can call me a one-of-a-kind wonder, but that's not the case.
Yeah, can you walk all the way to that shelf in the back that your records are definitely on top of and bring them?
How great would it be if he just walked back and started playing like the most beautiful piano you've ever heard?
I want to see that.
That would be, dare I say, better than Chun-Li.
A third to 40% of the world's fucking population will not catch COVID-19. I've been telling people this.
Some black guy in the chat says he pissed out anthrax the other day, so he believes Trumpster Bob. I didn't know you could piss out anthrax.
Name, not some black guy. Oh, my mistake. It is some black guy. I apologize.
Yeah.
40% of this world's population will not catch COVID-19.
Is that the new
we
strain?
can't.
COVID-9 fucking teen?
In 3 days, we pissed that shit the fuck out.
We are seeing numbers drop right now. That's pretty good.
Can Bob teach us how to pee out deadly viruses? Because that's quite a skill I would like to acquire.
Bob.
I just peed out something. I know it. I could feel it.
A virus. You just peed out COVID.
I could feel it crawling out while I was peeing. I was like, oh,
Chicken
man.
pox or HIV
came out of you.
or COVID-19. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn virus because I am not capable of catching a fucking virus. I have never been sick from a virus a single day in my fucking life.
Is he the real life Unbreakable? Is he Bruce? Yeah. He's Bruce Willis from Unbreakable.
M. Night Shyamalan is going to direct the...
We need, but he's the Unbreakable we deserve.
Bob, try to bench press 700 pounds really quick and let me know if you can do it.
Hands on the end of it because it's still not heavy enough.
Yep.
He's definitely Bruce Willis and Unbreakable, and that I wish he would drown to death.
Glass spoilers.
Ooh.
God, I haven't seen Glass yet.
You don't gotta believe it. I really don't give a fuck what you believe. Like, fuck you stupid.
I believe Biden fairly won the election, Bob.
He doesn't care what you believe.
Oh.
Motherfucker. You one of the biggest fucking idiots to ever exist. Cause you got a real life motherfucker here telling you I've never been sick a day in my fucking life.
Bob, has he really never been sick a day in his life?
That's what he says.
It's not bad.
I mean, if you stayed inside all day and only drank Keystone, you'd be unlikely to catch a virus.
Yeah,
So
I've seen him sick before, but it was from all the alcohol he drank.
Yeah, that's not a virus.
Outside of a fucking lung infection. And you're gonna tell me I'm a lying motherfucker?
So Adam's in chat and says, why does he have a green screen pretending to be a nice house?
What are you talking about?
What's his real house like? Do we have an old screen cap of what his real room was like?
Well, he's definitely in a different room now.
But we should show him what his room looked like
yeah,
last
let's
time
see if I
we
can
showed
find
it.
it.
Because
his new room looks like he might be broadcasting from a shower. But the old room was nice.
Yeah,
I like
I'll
the
grab
decor
a...
of the old room.
yeah, you're gonna love this one, Adam. This old room. Did he Google nice house? Specifically, he Googled. Okay, so I have it here. I'm pretty sure.
He's in the chat, so he can
Google image search for large living room with grand piano, and you'll quickly find it.
I think I've got it here. Yeah.
This is what Trumpster Bob's last room looked like.
Mm-hmm. Very patriotic, except for that one backwards flag. But
yeah, that one.
Don't get me started.
that one backwards flag, it's the flag that he lays above his head when he sleeps, too. I wonder what that means. Are you a secret commie agent, Trumpster Bob?
Interesting.
Oh man, that was another thing. We called him when we had Marshall Manson on here, who isn't Canadian, but he lives in Canada because his wife is Canadian. And Trumpster Bob, like he basically wants to Holocaust the Canadians, basically.
No, Trumpster Bob says, "Bring me on. I'll give you a bedroom tour, or a house tour." Like that's what we want. We want.
Yes.
You should upload a full Trumpster Bob Cribs video of the mansion and all your roommates.
Yeah.
The mansion that you definitely are the sole owner of and aren't renting with 18 other weirdos.
No, he made it out of recycled Keystone Light cans.
That's sick. Like some sort of beer fort?
Yes.
Dude, everybody should have a beer fort.
Everybody should have a beer fort.
Remember when I was a kid, I used to want to make like a raft out of milk jugs. I was like, I'm going to make a milk jug raft. I never did because I was too fat and I was too busy drinking milk. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to go out and do a milk jug raft, but I wanted to. Could you imagine building a nice little house out of garbage?
I mean, I see that all the time when I go into downtown Seattle.
Oops.
I see a bunch of houses made out of garbage.
Yeah, I love how like all that people are living on the streets in their tents, and then because of COVID, all the restaurants are out on the streets in the tents.
Yeah.
Like, why even live inside anymore?
Yeah.
What's the point? Indoors
I
is so
really don't
passe.
give a fuck about you, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Because I'm telling you how it is. I advanced medicine up to 80 fucking years, man. Because I had to be a guinea pig to save my own fucking life. They spent like $50 to $100 million a year on my motherfucking ass. What? How much did the government spend on your ass saving your fucking life?
What are you talking about?
Huh? What?
I'm not sure.
Stupid motherfucker. They spent $100.
All right, I'm pausing this really quick. For some inexplicable reason, we're dropping frames, and if it keeps going, to be getting DDoSed. I can't think of any other reason why this would continue to happen. I literally had someone come here today and fix the connection. So
Can they hear us right now?
Yeah.
Oh, they can hear us?
Yeah. I mean, we're still streaming.
Okay.
But we're not getting much output right now.
God.
Okay, so I'm trying to start things up again. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm trying to stream, but I don't know if they see us or hear us yet right now.
No, they say they can't. I'm sorry, they say they can't hear us.
Okay.
Or see us.
Okay.
I guess it's time to say some slurs then.
No. Come on, man. Like, seriously.
Favorite slur.
Only one way to know if we're live.
Yeah.
That is the test.
So we're only getting like 2 or 3 Mbps upload right now.
And we're not live right now. They can't hear us, or they can't.
We are streaming, but I don't know if they can see us right now. Like it keeps going up and then down to nothing. I will be right back in just a second here. At any point, the stream could come back on. No, this keeps happening to us, and I think someone's doing it to us.
We will behave as if we're live.
All right.
We know how to behave.
I will regrettably behave as if we're live.
I won't say.
Some people are saying it's back. I don't know if that's true, but it keeps going in and out.
I won't say anything Rush Limbaugh wouldn't say.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the song.
It actually looks okay now, but it's just that we're uploading at such a low bit rate. So I'm guessing you guys, for whatever reason, I even had someone come here today and fix like the jack in the wall and run fresh lines. But for some reason, we're still going down. So I will be right back. And Some people are saying it's working, so that's cool. Yeah. Our bit rate right now is like so low. It's like under 1,000 kbps for whatever reason, because our upload speed is normally like 40 megabits per second, and right now it's only like 5.
If I wasn't so handsome, I'd say we could do an audio-only podcast, but
I'll be right back.
Okay, Bob is here to the rescue. I am willing to go live and bring you guys in.
Oh, good guy, Bob.
The savior of Drunken Peasants. But I don't know, can you fit us all in your house?
I'm just trying to chill at the piano and play a little tune. I think it's kind of fitting, though, that our stream decided to copy Rush Limbaugh and die today.
Yeah, it's a fitting tribute.
I like how our stream is in solidarity with the Rushster. R.I.P.
R.I.P. and peace, Rush.
Rest in piss.
See,
let's put an F in the chat for this guy.
We ran a speed test. We had a guy come down from the internet company today and tear at the walls because we've been having this issue come up. So it seems to be something horribly unfortunate, because we don't lose connection on the download, only the upload.
Just the upload. Huh.
Yeah, we're having with the upload. Are you guys experiencing any lag with our Skype?
No, not at all.
It's been kind of frame droppy for me on the Skype.
Yeah, it's okay now. Very unfortunate. Yeah. Because we haven't lost connection with you guys via Skype. We downloading your video. You guys have been clean and clear here, no problem. So it's really something on the upload to YouTube that's getting to us.
Interesting.
I think Ben did the Tap show last night and didn't seem to have any issues with the show going down. So it's got to be. It's got to be something strange.
It's kind of suspicious because, it only happens during certain times, and it only seems to be when we're doing this show on this channel. So I don't know. Things seem to be temporarily okay right now. So we'll just press on and hope for the best.
$100 million.
Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already.
Actually, technically, it was $150 million our first fucking year. It was $100 million next year, and it went down half again. For 7 years in a row, it went down half again. And then finally, it started playing it off and shit, right? I was like, motherfucker. The goddamn federal and state government spent this goddamn much money on me? Motherfucker. I was tripping the fuck out, but I didn't give a fuck because I was still alive, and fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's saying the government spent $150 million in medical.
Did he
tests,
say million?
Question mark on him.
The million didn't register because that sounds like nonsense. Did he really say million?
What? He really said million.
Wow. Is he the Bionic Man?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Here is it's hard to unpack. Here is what is this? Oh, this is kind of weird. This will speak for itself. Sorry, I'm kind of rattled by the internet not working after I waited for an appointment and it didn't fix it.
Literally had it fixed today.
Yeah. So, and this has been going on for a while. I even bought a new modem. I'm gonna rule out every possible problem there is.
Woman.
Yeah. Help.
I can't help you pee.
No, but you
Shop, we're in the area on your
you can accompany me, sir.
Accompany you where?
To the bathroom, sir.
Where at?
You can...
There's lots of places you go to the bathroom.
What do you mean?
You go...
Can I pay you?
No.
Oh my god.
I don't take money for that.
Psych. Alright, come on.
Come on,
Are you
what?
ready?
Ready for what? Why are you so wet? Are you sweating?
No, silly. I can't.
People don't generally act like this when they have to pee.
Is this Teddy Hart's new tag team partner?
Yeah.
Have you taken something tonight?
No.
Nothing Rush Limbaugh wouldn't take.
It's not a crime to tell me that you've taken something. I just want to make sure you're
what
okay.
happened?
You're acting like you're high out of your
Oh
mind.
gosh, I'm not acting, sir.
Okay.
I'm not acting.
That's
Oh,
true.
You
God.
are high out of
She
your
got
mind?
you there.
Yeah.
What'd you take?
Huh?
What'd you take?
Nothing, sir.
What's got you being so goofy?
So what?
Is that all sweat on her back?
I think so.
Did you use a little bit of meth today, or is it just crack?
Did I personally?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Did I personally?
Okay.
No, sir.
That's a real, like, Clinton impeachment tactic there. What do you mean by is?
Well, I realize that you do have to pee, but
Yikes.
this isn't what people act like when they have to pee.
Yeah. Please have it. Have it, sir.
Have what?
Have it.
What am I supposed to have?
I think he's. Would you just have it? God.
Yeah, have it.
I'm gonna cry. Yes. Yes.
Okay. You want me to take you to the EF so you can go to the bathroom?
They don't have a bathroom.
Well, I can probably get you in there.
Are you ready?
Where are you going? Do
Huh?
you want me to take you there so you can go pee and stop freaking out?
Sir.
Okay.
Oh, I don't feel good, sir.
No, you
want me to get a
don't.
medic for you?
Oh, no, sir. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Go ahead and slide in.
I like how she says "sir" like she's in the Peanuts.
It's Columbus. I thought he said UDF. Yeah.
United Dairy Farmers.
Yeah. Those.
Columbus.
Yep.
Oh, sir.
Is she about to give birth?
Hop in so I can take you there.
Oh.
She's
Oh my God.
100% gonna pee in your backseat. So I hope you're okay with that.
He doesn't care. He doesn't sit back there.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Put your leg in.
Oh.
I feel bad for this woman.
I mean, she's not getting arrested, right?
Never seen again.
Can you pause this for a second?
Yeah.
Unless this lady takes a big piss, this is getting less funny and more sad. I've never rooted harder for a lady to piss in my life.
Oh, you know
But
I
this
have.
lady needs
Yeah?
Now 8 shoots of piss.
Oh.
192. I'm gonna have a 5-1 over the UDF out of this if you're gonna be able to cover me there.
Okay.
Yeah, what was the address again? The second one or lives? How long ago?
Yes.
Copy. Is that place where needed, sir?
Not yet.
Copy.
All right, let's move on. Next clip. Let's find someone saying that they're married to Brent Spiner. Let's find some wall-eyed freak who makes magic wands and complains about pizza. Let's go.
Is there more to this? Like, is there a happy ending?
I think he takes her to the UDF.
Can we get
Yes,
to the UDF?
Wrong.
They're at the UDF.
Okay, we got to get some UDF action.
I was hoping it was going to be the one that Bish got arrested at.
By the college?
Yeah, it's in Short North.
Yeah.
It's a very high traffic one because that's like the place everyone goes to like party at the bars and stuff.
I'm gonna pee on myself.
Okay, let's go inside.
Ow!
This way.
I'm gonna pee on myself, sir. Oh, wait.
Damn
Hang
it.
on.
She's doing the running man.
Come on, don't do this.
Turn this way. Thank you, buddy.
You'd think like if she was okay with acting like this in public, she'd be okay with just peeing on herself. You know, like what's left to be embarrassed about?
But I mean, she's outside at night. There are so many places to pee outside at night.
Yeah, like if I was the
your
cop,
oyster.
if I was the cop, I'd have been like, "Hey, I'm going to just, I don't know, let you pee on the side of my car away from public viewing."
Do that. Come on.
We'll probably see you in a little while.
Can you at least like hold my arm?
No, we're gonna hold on like
I'm
this.
running nowhere, sir.
I know, but you're acting really weird.
Did she pee?
Did she like get arrested before she had a chance to pee?
I don't know. He never cuffed her. He never read her rights, but
I don't know. She didn't seem that arrested.
I don't even have underwear on.
All right.
This isn't fair. What you need?
We're gonna go to the back to you again.
Okay.
she can't pee without pooping. Adam says in the chat. That's a good point.
Is that an affliction people have sometimes?
It's hard for me to pee without farting. I almost always push a fart out when I pee, but I'm not always pushing a turd.
But I don't have to go all the way in, correct?
Yes, you do.
Why? Wait, am I being detained?
You are definitely being detained.
Why?
Because you're acting crazy.
No, you guys picked me up.
I know I did, but I'm doing this for your own safety because you're not acting normal.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna try to poop without peeing next time. Next time I have to poop, I'm gonna see if it's possible.
Yeah,
okay.
it's rare. I've definitely done it. Like I've done it after a pee, and then turns out there was more to the story, and then I'll come
but
back.
that's the rest of the story.
Just tell me
Do
what
you
you.
know that I got chased?
Okay. Tell me what you took tonight.
I didn't take anything, sir.
What'd you take yesterday or earlier?
Nothing, sir.
What drugs do you normally use?
I don't normally use drugs, sir. Back in the day.
She really talks like she's one of the
Sir?
Peanuts, like Peppermint Patty.
Alfalfa? Oh yeah. I was thinking our gang,
Yeah.
or Little Rascals, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
This is Pepper Spray Patty.
I played sports.
And the cop should be like, wah 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 wah.
Geez, sir.
A bunch of problems.
I played sports today, sir. I made a kissing booth with Linus, sir.
Sports. And I got to an injury.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Percocet. That's it.
Okay.
Sir.
Do you have any mental problems? You
I'm in
don't?
depression.
Okay. When's the last time you were...
This is not depression
But
that
don't
we're
we
seeing
all?
here. She doesn't look depressed, really.
Don't we all have a bout of depression?
The hospital for treatment for anything.
Today.
You were at the hospital today?
I'm in treatment, sir.
Treatment for what?
Drug and alcohol.
Okay. What drugs do you normally use?
I don't normally use drugs.
What drugs are you getting treatment for?
You abnormally use drugs.
Opiates? Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
Why are you acting so crazy tonight?
Oh, man.
Because you're not
Because
acting
of my
normal.
OCD, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I have this cough, sir.
Okay.
She got the
Let's
coof?
get you to the hospital for
No,
more
sir.
treatment.
I
What-
don't want to go to the hospital.
What hospital were you at?
Yeah, this is probably pre-COVID because none of the cops have masks on and no one in the store had them on or anything.
They scare me. I wasn't in a...
Or
You
maybe
said
it's
you were at
just
the
Ohio.
Hospital today?
Ohio took COVID pretty seriously.
I know Ohio was good, actually.
Yeah, they closed down all their restaurants before even Washington did, and before anyone died over there. When people were dying out here, and Washington still hadn't done it yet, I was kind of surprised.
Treatment.
Okay, here's the scoop.
Uh-huh.
I was at, what's it called? Max.
Here's the scoop.
Okay.
That's it. Sir?
Well, listen. You're not acting like someone who is sober, okay?
Because I'm not, technically.
If you're not sober, what are you on?
I'm not driving, so I can't be arrested.
Well, you can. It's
sir.
disorderly conduct. You're not allowed to be out. You're not allowed to be out on the street acting the way you're acting.
I'm not acting.
It's your behavior.
Oh my gosh, but I was totally fine until you set me up.
You weren't. You were rolling around on the ground.
When?
Right before I picked you up.
Oh no, sir.
Uh-huh.
sir.
Oh my goodness.
So what is making you behave in this way?
You know what is?
What?
Police officers.
Okay.
That's all I can think of.
Well, you...
It's probably police officers.
That's all I can think of.
You were acting like this before the police got involved, I
No.
promise. Yeah, because I saw you.
No. Me and my girlfriend, that's our business.
Okay.
She decided to be a stupid head.
Uh-huh. Where do you live?
A stupid head.
I love the kindergarten level insults that are coming out of her.
Yeah,
A
like every
stupid
sentence
head.
ending with "sir," "stupid head." I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
It's a poopy face.
She's kind of like got a W.C. Fields thing going when she talks.
I say. Yeah.
Does W.C. stand for wholesome crackhead?
Canal Winchester. You're a long ways away from Canal Winchester.
Because
Okay. Go ahead and put your feet on. I'm going to shut the door for a second.
I'm hot.
I need you to.
No, I said I'm hot.
I'm going to turn the air conditioning on, okay?
I believe she's hot. I've never seen anyone sweat more.
Yeah, I was hoping that she would have a happy ending here. Like she'd get a pee, and the cop would buy her a Snickers ice cream bar.
So, next clip.
I think you're right, Asterios. I was just holding out for some sort of redemption arc.
Yeah.
She got to pee.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see her leave like having peed with a nice Snickers ice cream bar in her hand and maybe like a fruit by the foot. And she's like, thanks, officer.
Fruit by the foot.
Look, I got a wholesome little snack and a pee through here. That's all I want. I want people to be happy and wholesome and have snacks.
And I agree. And also, they should have shown her peeing.
Yes. 4 out of 10 would not watch again. Needs more actual piss.
I got a little bit of Fuentes here doing some IRL streaming.
These people can't even laugh at some comedy in here. This is America 2017.
Is it Baked Alaska too?
People can't even laugh at jokes anywhere at comedy clubs.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
How tall is Baked Alaska?
He makes Nick Fuentes look tall.
I know. What is this?
Trump star.
What?
Baked Alaska is an actual leprechaun.
Yeah.
That's what we're out here wondering.
Yo, you guys got some lean? You got me?
Lit content, dude.
What?
You guys got some lean?
Yeah, man. This is a family car that they over here trying to.
Hey, what's up? Why are you hiding? Man, why are you running? She shut down her Twitter account.
She's back in the club.
She shut down her Twitter account because of me. Too much pressure.
We're looking at this new 2018
What is
Camry.
that?
Have you seen it? It looks nice.
This thing is that is hot.
Look at it.
That's hot.
Seriously.
No, that is seriously
and it's
nice.
a family car, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's like a 6-seater. That is 6.
Is that all?
See, they wouldn't dare. They'll watch their language with this dude. You know what I mean?
Well, they really only ever get alpha when it's a 14-year-old girl.
Exactly.
Remember when the black woman came up when he was making the little
Right.
14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girls cry?
Yeah.
And he just shut the hell up when she was like just standing there like, come on, what are you doing? What are you
Electric?
Oh, look at this. Check this out.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
That's
Beautiful.
nice.
Now you're just showing me right now.
That's cool. When does that come out?
Look at that. It's 2018.
How's that? You guys having a good night? What's up? What's going on, bro?
What?
That was trippy.
Yes.
What's up? What's up, dog? How you doing?
Well, I'm doing good, bud.
Texas RV? What's good? What's good? We out here.
Let's see. So, my
We got a
friend, where are
question
you
for
from?
Ohio.
You were hoping he was going to say Michigan, huh?
Yeah, I was hoping.
Where in Ohio? Southern, northern?
Southern Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, that's one of the worst places. That's not really southern. That's more like central Ohio. But
That's southern.
yeah, I'm not surprised he doesn't know where in the state it is. There was a point. I don't know if it's still this way, but the Dayton area was like #1 for opioid related deaths. Like not even per capita. Like just in general.
Oh, just pure numbers.
Right.
Love it.
God.
Yeah.
So very,
Take
very
that,
rural
York.
area?
Yes.
Very rural, okay.
Very, very, very violent.
Or what about the hurricane?
I help people out.
Oh, that's dope. Dude, thank you, bro.
Yeah, much
Good man. Good man.
Are you Christian?
Yes.
Then God bless you.
Did you vote for Hillary?
Yes.
All right. Well, we have ourselves a progressive here because of the Pussygate tapes, right?
I feel like I don't know what that is.
I don't like Donald Trump now.
All right. All right.
Do you know who controls the media?
All I can say is, no.
Oh no, are they gonna do the JQ? Is that what they're leading up to here?
They're winding it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have any other bits?
No, they don't.
I can see.
Do you have tiger instincts inside your blood? Are you strong?
Kung fu skills, yes.
Confidence. All right. I like to hear that.
Nick TV.
Who edited this? Is this
Some
like
Man,
weirdo in
I
his
need
bedroom?
to watch more Nick TV.
This is Nick's first time talking to a woman.
This way? You can use me. All right.
Did he just say you can use me?
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, let's see it. Let's
She's
see it.
8 inches taller than him.
And she's
is
only
something.
5'4".
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you a dancer? I am a dancer. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can I have a hug?
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because I do bones. Have
You do
ever
bones?
pulled up straight?
Well, this is a separate. See, I hold
Oh, okay. Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing?
Actually, it's a lot more comfortable.
Really? Try it again.
Eminem's my husband.
Really?
Finding different personalities.
On the cheek?
Kiss me.
Hey, Nick is outshining Baked Alaska right now with the ladies.
Who just got a hug turned the fuck down.
She has no idea who he is. She's probably a little drunk.
Of course, they're on the strip in Hollywood. He's got a microphone and a camera crew, and she's extrovert trying to get in, and Nick is like, I'll let you do anything you want. I'm terribly uncomfortable. And Baked Alaska's trying to be proactive, and the homeless girl's like, nah, no hug, and I'm going to sleep on the streets tonight comfortable knowing that I didn't have your arms around me. Bye.
On the cheek. All right. That's interesting.
That's
How's your
interesting.
relationship
Nope.
with-
I don't think he liked it.
He's like, that's interesting. I had absolutely no effect in my body at all when a woman kissed me. Now, if a guy were to kiss me, I might actually turn red and blush and say, thank you, Dr. Duke.
Your father.
In fact, I might even do the old Japanese girl putting the hands over the mouth and giggling.
If a cat boy kissed me on the lips right now, I'd get a massive raging boner. But this woman kissed me on the cheek, and I had no effect.
Nope, nothing. Didn't enjoy it.
Wait, you own 1.2 billion?
I've already.
Let me have $100 right now.
She's the star of the show now, guys. So what's
Yeah, that girl's drunk.
She is Eminem's wife, actually. What? And
She's actually not Eminem's wife, but I am. By God's choice, eternally, I am. His wife.
Oh wow! I love this foursome of individuals.
No,
here.
I can tolerate half of them.
Look at Nick. Look at his face.
He's smug. He's like, this is
It's
all
just
women.
That, yeah, but like both the guys, just that like shitty white guy confidence based on nothing.
What's worse is that they're not doing anything, which I guess is actually kind of better than what they're usually doing. Which is,
given the options, is probably the best. But
yeah,
this is actually, you know what? I take that back. This is the best piece of content they've ever made.
100%,
because they're
yeah.
very inert.
Yeah, but it's and plus you're on the street and you're allowing other people to take control. Like that's why it's going to be better. You put a camera and a microphone in anybody's hands on the street, you're going to run into people like this all day, especially on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's false because I'm actually Eminem's wife.
Hey,
so
I got to go. I'm actually.
Oh,
uh-oh. Wow.
My daughters are not to be seen with you.
Lots of animosity here.
More to her daughters than anyone could ever give to her daughters, and that's how she treats you. That is
What is this music?
Anyways,
it's
pizza. That's all you gotta say. Pizza.
You know about
What do you think about pizza?
Oh, now they're going there.
Gay. Yeah, I think the Clintons can suck my dick.
Oh, she's one of them.
She's
Look at those eyes.
She crazy. She cray.
Some shekels. Some shekels.
What? You guys,
I'm a nice guy.
You don't have charisma.
We don't have charisma.
You like thorns.
Thorns. Kyle
You're
Thorne?
like thorns.
Like thorns.
The wild thornberries.
No, but your personalities are very prickly, thorny.
You didn't even let me talk to you, and then you're just.
That's a good way of describing
This guy is spot on.
Yep.
You know
Yes,
why?
he is.
Because he's lived outside of his parents' basement. He's existed outside of his own stink. These two have lived only in their own stench their entire lives. This guy can smell it on them.
Is Baked Alaska growing boobies?
Probably.
I mean,
That's a good titty right there.
he's
That's
got
a
some
solid
weird
titty.
proportions. I can't tell if he's fat. I don't know. He's short.
He's oddly put together. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like 4'11", 180 pounds. Like some parts look normal, some are fat, some parts might belong to a woman.
And now all his parts are in jail.
And all his parts are in jail, getting used by other people's parts.
All I know is he believes in the First Amendment and boobs.
I think you're projecting.
You're the
here.
his
You're
yes,
one.
his
You're the
own man
prickly one.
boob.
Yeah.
You're prickly like a cactus.
You guys are like fucking like shale.
Shale?
With shale?
So we're extremely valuable.
Shale is not extremely valuable.
No.
How valuable is shale?
Yeah.
It's not.
It's on the beach. It's everywhere.
You're getting owned by a street performer on your own show. Thank you, guys.
For white? Is that why?
Are you racist? Anti-white racist?
Are you anti-white?
Are you?
He's like, I'm white.
Jewish though, because that's
Yeah. See.
there it is.
That's not the same as
There it
white.
is. Heard
It's a
it.
different
Well, it's
race.
better than
Got
it's
him.
golden.
It's that Nick Fuentes gotcha journalism.
It's better than white.
Oh, there it is. It's golden.
It's Israelite. It's not dark like you guys.
Wow.
I mean, I honestly really don't know that much about tournaments 80 years ago.
Big fan, big fan. Okay, yeah. Just very strong, like national pride. National pride's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Good to have pride in your race. Of course. Pride in your nation, your
It's
heritage.
good to have pride in your work, right?
You want to have the most pride in all the things that have nothing to do with your own choices or achievements. You
Yeah.
only want to have pride in the things that you're born into, the country you're born in, the race you were born in. You don't want to have pride in anything you've accomplished because then you'd actually have to accomplish something. But if you can just be proud to be American, proud to be white, you're set for life, baby. It's like winning the lottery.
Yeah. That's money right there, Scott.
So,
Thank
like,
you.
black pride, yes or no?
Yes.
White pride,
Yes.
black power,
Yes.
white power.
Yes.
All right, my man.
Oh, I saw this thing that Adam posted that got taken down. I think it was from Facebook. He posted a picture of the white Power Ranger, and it said "White Power" really big at the top, and then Ranger small like at the bottom, and it got taken down.
Yeah.
That does sound like Adam.
Yep.
I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, everybody knows the green Power Ranger was superior to the white Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Power.
Green Power.
Who's gonna freestyle? Who's gonna freestyle? Is that? Oh, you got a little lean in the cup. I see USC.
Nah, just straight out my body.
No, lean.
I'm looking for some lean myself.
I'm on that yak tonight. You feel me? It's
Okay.
my birthday. I'm
All
gonna
right,
let y'all know that.
happy birthday.
I'm just taking this in for what this is. That Nick Fuentes and Baked Alaska are hanging outside of Popeyes, watching a bunch of black dudes eat fried chicken.
It's delicious chicken.
It is. I like the sandwich a lot. I realize I understand why people murdered each other over it.
More people died over a Popeyes sandwich than the Joker movie.
That's true. Did I tell you that we got a fake sandwich in Canada for a while?
You guys had the fake Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Yeah, like when they brought out the big like kill each other Popeyes chicken sandwich in the U.S. There's limited Popeyes here, but there's a few, and they brought out a sandwich, so we went to go get it because they're like, damn, people are dying for this sandwich. This is gonna be a good ass sandwich. So then we went, and it looked nothing like pictures of the sandwiches I had seen that were worth dying over, and we ate it, and it was not worth dying over. And then like 9 to 12 months later, the Canadian Popeyes started advertising, we have the chicken sandwich. Now I'm like, okay, so what were we doing for the last year?
Yeah, you were
But,
getting
so we
you were
finally
getting
got it, but
bamboozled.
They had a fake sandwich for almost a year.
You were swindled.
Yeah.
And I've been to different Popeyes. Some Popeyes, I went to a Popeyes on Martin Luther King Jr. Way. Very good chicken sandwich. I went to a Popeyes way out, like in the boonies, away from the city. Not a good chicken sandwich. Not a good chicken sandwich.
Location.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know, I'm blessed to see another one, you feel me? My nigga eating chicken. It's a real Tuesday out here, you know?
It's a real Tuesday. There's a see you next Tuesday.
That's the end, but that was the perfect spot to end the video.
I like how he was trying to take the mic from Nick. That's a master of ceremonies right there. You just boss up on whoever's holding the mic if they don't deserve to hold it.
Yeah, like the unearned smirks they have on the entire time, it really makes me want to commit war crimes.
Look, man, I think Rush Limbaugh is really lonely right now.
Just saying, Rush seems lonely.
If you were a good pal, you'd go visit him.
Parents confront school in Snellville? I don't know where that is.
For themselves. No. Can I explain to you, sir? Can I just talk to you, explain to you? What we do is they have a big screen in their room. And when their bus comes up, we have adults all through the hallway here that help.
So if y'all got adults all through the hallway, how did that
The audio in this video is pretty terrible.
For the third time. Okay. Not the first. The first time I was calm. I was understanding because I understood it could happen. The second time, I was mad, but I let it go. The third time, my son called me from the bus, crying, yelling, screaming, talking about he don't know where his sister is. Right. I'm supposed to be at work, which is an hour away from where we live here in Snellville. Now imagine if I went to work. Right. My 5-year-old daughter would be here.
Stuck. Miss Curry left early today. We did have the parapro in the room. I don't know what happened, but I can...
This strikes me as uninteresting.
What happened?
I don't
know what the deal is.
So apparently something happened where a kid was not allowed on the bus, I think. I don't know enough context of it to just kind of run into it. I think we're going to skip this one. Sometimes we got to call an audible, and this is one. This is definitely one. We'll move on to the next segment, but did we get any Streamlabs in the meantime?
We'll have to see. It's nothing showing up, but I'm going to refresh.
Oh, damn.
And no.
No, okay.
Let's fix that.
Yeah, if you want to start the tip train, feel free to do so. It's usually good to get us to 50% going into Saturday. So feel free to do so.
Yeah, don't let those little kids in Snellville go unloved, okay?
Those damn kids in Snellville. All right.
How do you do a Streamlabs? Use the link below of this stream right here. The Streamlabs link below in the description of the video. And you put a money in, and it goes to us with a message.
If it's $20 or more, there's TTS that plays it.
DJ Fix Soul said tip train at 6.
Tip train.
You did $20. It would talk over us and make us look like buffoons with your witty commentary.
Make us look like absolute idiots.
Absolute mad lads.
And the nice thing about Streamlabs is it's like you could use your credit card, you can use PayPal. It's like much simpler than a lot of the other like buying bits for the thing and cheering with bits. It's like, no, you could just tip someone. I like it. It's like for boomers. It's for old people.
The DP promise. You don't have to buy bits for a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then it's always like, oh, which of these 20 faces of a streamer you've never heard of do you want to use for this? And then sometimes, if it's not enough bits, it won't show up. They'll be like, actually, well, we only do a set. If it's not 1,000 bits, it doesn't show up. And I'm like, is 1,000 bits $10? We're like, no, it's actually 14. You're confusing me with these bits.
Damn.
And that's my bit on bits.
That's your bit on bits.
Asterios was molested by Twitch and has angry feelings toward them.
Whatever.
Not a big fan.
Feels good, man. Getting biddies.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Here it is.
Clean disappear.
Here's an announcement from Empress President Gail Kordschuler.
Okay, you guys, I went to check my P.O. box and I got something from Australia. So let me go ahead and open it.
I don't think she should have
Probably-
sharp things, but
I think she has a car and drives and everything too. So
Ben, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard, and I hope that's not true.
She also has an intergalactic spaceship / church.
Yeah,
From
that's
God-
fine, but no sharp things are cars.
Oh.
Hi, Jackman, Hugh Jackman's, I think his nephew or something. I love you to the Moonsico and back. Isn't that cute?
Moonsico.
Okay.
What a poor
To dearest Empress President Gail, sending divine devotion and eternal eroticism across sensual shimmering seas towards your furry forbidden abyss of true love. Thank you for saving us yet again from Laurie's evil clutches with your beautiful and stunningly sexy rendition of Time After Time. I sent them a video of me nude singing Time After Time. It was
Could you pause this? Could we bring back the crying drug addict girl?
You said no. You wanted the
Yeah,
president.
you said.
You got the president.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Can't have it both
Asterios.
ways, AK.
mainly for Brent Spiner, but I wanted them all to watch it because the Jesuit space fleet is powered by semen. That's its fuel, and they were getting low on semen, so I was trying to help them make more semen to fuel the space fleet. Happy Valentine's Day now and forever.
How come sometimes Jesuits are good and sometimes Jesuits are bad?
There's good and bad ones. There was like a schism in the Jesuit order that.
Schism. Say no more. I
Hey,
understand everything.
since you guys owe me, can you send me a cardiologist B-shirt? I have been $15 Patreon for about 2 years.
A cardiologist B-shirt? Well,
stick around 2 more months and you'll get it.
We don't actually have
Hi,
the
I'm
shirts.
BB. It's my first time being a patron and donating. I love you guys so much. I'm happy to finally join the DP community and also catch a DP episode
Thank
live.
you.
I've been a fan since the start. Also drunk, so there's that. Hart, long live.
Cheers, long live.
thank
Long
you.
live the cut off the long live speech. No.
Yeah. We're from Guy
Glad you're
and
tipsy and hanging out.
Uncle
And Gail.
Hugh Jackman with much love, kisses, and hugs. That is very nice. Thank you,
Gail is
Guy.
our
And
only
thank
hope. How can Asterios be so disrespectful?
I know. I don't get it. He's
Wow.
disgusting.
You know what? This it's a 3-hour show, and sometimes you miss. I'm sorry.
We had her on for an interview. I think it was a good like half hour to an hour.
It was longer than that,
Was
wasn't it?
Was it like?
I thought we
I think it
got
was
her-
An hour.
It was like an hour.
Actually, it was between 1 and 2 hours. Actually.
Yeah.
We didn't have her on for the whole episode.
Well, the episode ran long that night because
Yeah.
it was Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long episode. Yeah, it was October 31st, 2020. Never forget.
I forgot. Why were we
Okay.
not forgetting?
Now, here's a bummer for some people, but I have canceled my marriage list. The reason I've done that is because it's not who I am.
What?
Zach Knight and I got in a really big fight almost a week ago because he misunderstood something I said and thought I was telling him that his wife, Rule 13, was having sex with Hitler. And he set a trap to try
Honest
to
mistake, though.
harm Hitler. And I thought, no, Zach, I wasn't telling you that 13. I was asking you a question. And I said, I can't believe you set a trap.
So I just want to point out, Trumpster Bob is like, this show's silly at this point. Trumpster Bob, when we bring you on, all you do is yell over us and we don't even get to talk. That's pretty silly too, right? I mean,
I kind of agree with Trumpster Bob at this point. This is silly.
oh, so you want me to bring Trumpster Bob on?
No, we're watching Gail right now.
Oh, okay.
The audience loves Gail.
How about to save Hitler? Don't do this to Hitler. He you know, and then Zach said, "Oh fuck," that's what he said. He said, "I'm gonna have to go anyways." Then he got mad at me. Then I said, "Why did
Here's
you
a donation. Are we doing the Twisted Film Festival tomorrow, and did you guys receive my submission?
We are doing it tomorrow. I didn't check yet. We should probably put that out there, huh?
Yeah, but tomorrow we're going to do a Patreon private show, the first of 2 this month. Friday night tomorrow, and then Friday night next week will be Actual Mania. But tomorrow is a Twisted Film Festival, so if you're part of the DP Discord and you're going to be watching the show, $5 patrons and above will be able to watch both the private shows this month. Go to the DP Discord and send us short videos, twisted, weird film videos you found and loved, and we're going to watch them together and share them and comment. Sometimes we find some really, really interesting, sometimes creepy, sometimes cute, sometimes funny, just weird stuff.
Psychedelic.
Yeah. If you get high while watching this, you'll be happy.
Yeah, this is the third one. It's been a little while since we did the last one, so we thought it'd be worth a try.
He came back and said it's too late. Hitler got damaged. Hitler ended up going in a coma.
Can Asterios tell Egghead the Cockatiel that he sounds like a totally rad guy?
Oh, absolutely. Egghead, if there's one thing you sound like, and I've said it before on the show, and I'll say it again.
Oh, no.
Egghead, you sound like a wonderful guy. We all love you, Egghead. Come back on the show soon. Anytime you want to fight with these cringer weight thing, there's always a seat at the table for the Eggster. But you also sound like that other thing.
We got
And
a
Matthew,
big
yeah, your
fight
Streamlab did show. We commented on it a little earlier.
We usually go back through them again, too. So.
I said, you shouldn't have done this to Hitler. Why didn't you go ask Rule 13 whether she was having sex with Hitler?
See? She broke you. She's growing on you.
A phrase I think we've all said at one time or another. You shouldn't have done this to Hitler.
And he said, well, I thought you told me that. And I said, no, I thought you told me she was having sex with her. So we got all hyped up. And I even started lightning bolting him because I said, where's Brent? Where's Brent? Have you done something to Brent? Because he was reverting back to his old Antichrist behavior, I thought.
Oh, no.
But Jesus put a shield over him and protected the bullets from hitting him. And he said, well, Gail, you're not as perfect as you think you are. He said, you're on a power trip more than you acknowledge. And he said, admit it. You enjoy having sex with all these famous and hot guys. And I said, you believe that about me? I thought, no, that isn't true. And he said, yeah, maybe some of what Tulsi Gabbard and Lori McBride are saying about you is true, and it really stings, doesn't it? And I go, huh? I said, you really believe that? I said, you're talking like a sociopath. And I mean, we really got at it with each other.
Damn.
And I said, I want Brent here right now. I said, I want Brent. I want to know what's going on. And he said, Brent is in therapy for 4 hours because you ordered them all to go to PTSD therapy, and he's not coming, and I'm not going to let him in.
I hereby order you to go to PTSD therapy.
Yeah. Well, look, she's causing problems and solving them at the same time.
Yeah, it's like white people in slavery.
Gulp.
He's out. And then I found out later that if he had left the therapy, he could have died. It was very intense. He's not suffering from PTSD. So, long story short, we did patch up by the evening, and Jesus showed up and said, everybody needs to calm down. He said, everyone needs to calm down. And
Jesus is an excellent conflict mediator.
Absolutely.
That one good thing came out of all this. He said, he was trying to get me to be upfront with him. He said, you need to quit playing games, Gail. Admit that you like polygamy and quit acting like you're so morally perfect and like everything you do is.
She's like, no, I am perfect, and I don't like polygamy. I'll cut out the polygamy.
But I mean, by her own story, she does a lot of polygamy. But
she was just throwing.
She doesn't like it. So, what greater good is she doing it for if she doesn't like it? As
for
she
her
claims?
men.
Yeah, you can't just.
So she's a selfless lover, is what you're saying.
Yes. When you have Vladimir Putin and Keanu Reeves and Hugh Jackman and Gerard Butler, who else? There's a whole bunch
Matthew
of
McConaughey, Brent Spiner.
Yes. When you have all those guys vying for your attention, stuck on a spaceship with vagina butts. Like, you have to be the one that brain to brains with every single one of them to keep them going while they pound each other's vagina butts.
I could use a little brain to brain right now.
Your motives are pure as the driven snow. And I said, but Zach, I said, I always try to be myself. I'm not trying to come across morally perfect. And he said, yeah. He said, admit that you like. He said, yeah, admit it. Like, he said, sometimes I think you actually like being raped by me. And I said, Zach, have you been listening to my videos? He said, I've been worried to death about you because I thought that 13 was unfaithful to you, and I knew how that would affect you. And he goes, no, I'm not listening to your videos. You talk to me right now.
I think we had a question.
Is Zach someone too? Is it like Zachary Quinto?
It's Zach Knight, and he just so happens to look exactly like Robin Thicke.
Thank you.
Right, but like Zach Knight, the guy is just like a guy on the internet, right?
He's just a guy who might have been.
He was the Antichrist.
Yeah, it might have been the Antichrist Jesuit before the schism.
Okay.
But then after the schism, he was the homie.
Perhaps pre-schism.
Yeah, post-schism, he was Gail's homie. He was good guy Zach after that.
Be straight with me. And, you know, I said, you got me all wrong. Anyways, to make a long story short, he felt that, wow, that's funny. It says Moonsicle on the card. Isn't that cute? It's actually called Moonsicle. He felt that I was this game player and that I really enjoyed having sex with all these hot and powerful men. And I said, where's Brent? I said, and then he goes, well, Brent's in therapy. And I said, Brent would never talk to me like the way you do. Brent, and he said, I'll start talking to you when you act like a grown up and you admit that you're not perfect and you get straight with me. And he said, and you're the one who told me that 13 was having sex with Hitler. Just admit it, Gail. And I said, I thought I asked you a question, not a statement.
Okay. All right.
I like that she won't admit that she's not perfect.
I know. That's the funny part. Yeah, Zach Knight knows. He's got her pegged, you know? He knows what's up.
Does Zach Knight have a job? Or is he
I don't know
working with a lot
anything.
of free time?
I don't know anything about the person that is Zach Knight.
I know a lot about Zach Knight, and I am not going to share it with anybody because I do believe that I would wind up on a ship somewhere in outer space if I did. So,
but wouldn't that be kind of cool?
You know what? Yeah, Zach Knight. No, I don't want to do it. I'll probably end up having a vagina butt. I don't need that. Vagina butt.
That actually sounds kind of cool, though.
Damn it, Scott! Don't sell me on this. Did Asterios leave because of vagina butts, or he's going to get a sip of water?
He's leaving because of his vagina butt.
Oh no!
Something had to come out of his vagina butt.
No.
Yep.
I think Trumpster Bob finally left. He was so mad.
He rage quit. Yeah, he wants to be a backseat driver and tell us what to do.
I would love to have Trumpster Bob on the show.
It's funny because he was talking he's got this almost like Brett Keane thing where his stream gets 5 to 10 viewers, but for some reason all the viewers are leaving us, even though we have hundreds of them because we won't bring him on the show.
He's deep in some Keystone Ice tonight. You know, he's got a deep drunk in the Keystone Ice lifestyle.
Yeah.
I would love to be swerving with Trumpster Bob right here, right now, but we can't do it because we had to finish our goddess Empress Gail content. We can't interrupt Gail.
Asterios, what are you doing? You doing location changes this late in the show?
I've been standing for 2.5 hours.
Why do you just like to have the energy of being on your feet? Do you perform better that way? Yeah.
Yeah, because I started out doing stand up, so it's that kind of stuff. But yeah, we can't disrespect Gail Trumpster Bob. She'll zap us. She'll send us to the PTSD camps.
Yeah, you want to get zapped?
She'll give us
You
alien.
want us to get zapped, Trumpster Bob? Is that what you want?
Well,
you're
alien technology circumcisions.
And you want us to get zapped.
I do have another segment I'd like to get into. By the way, tonight's post show, twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. If you want to go there, twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants.
If you were wanting to give us bits, that'll be the place.
Yeah.
Right now, Streamlabs, though.
Yeah. So, I don't feel like queuing up the intro, but we'll do like cut in the fat, cut in the fat. Yeah, cut in the fat. This is the cut in the fat segment. Cut in the fat. All right. So cutting the fat is where we kind of poke fun at ourselves and our co-hosts and all that. So someone dug up this video and sent it to me. Let's see.
Oh, no!
My name is Roddy Piper, and I have come here to fight childhood obesity. So if you were a child and I catch you eating unhealthy, I will fight you.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Childhood obesity is an epidemic that can and will be stopped.
Can you pause real quick? I just love we all love Roddy, and he's giving his all to this dumb video for Funny or Die.
Yeah.
We love him. They couldn't green screen out. They couldn't cut out this green screen. At least replace it with white or something. Have you no respect for Roddy Piper?
You know, as much as I wouldn't have minded them doing that for him, for us, we now have footage, a green screenable footage of Roddy Piper talking about fat kids. This is a gold mine.
And by the way, if this gets flagged or something, I'm just going to edit this part out of the video later on. So that's my explanation for why it's edited weird.
I'm not just fighting kids. I'm holding adults responsible too.
Billy, come get a bowl of delicious sugary cereal.
Why's it got to be Billy?
Get some delicious sugary
You know
cereal. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I bet you that was almond milk.
Hot dog's coming up in a second.
Selling it.
Who's that? Colton Dunn?
Hey, the
Colton,
pipe! What's up, Roddy? How you
Stuff.
doing? Thanks for coming by the bar.
Cause Betty hot dogs! Betty hot dogs!
And for my kids, I'll get 2 double cheeseburgers, a strawberry
Is
shake,
that Keith
and a chocolate
Apicary?
shake.
Yeah, that's the dancing guy, Keith Epps.
Yeah.
French fries with those two. French fries
Roddy.
are back! So join me and help fight child obesity.
Come on, get out. Go.
I see Asterios far left.
Oh, that's me! I still have those shorts.
Yeah,
You have sandals
Are you
on.
running in sandals?
Yeah.
That's how the Greeks do it.
And those sandals have bottle openers in the sole.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was like they were like my James Bond sandals.
Yeah, you look like James Bond right here.
I'm Roddy Piper, and I fight childhood obesity.
That was beautiful.
Wow. Good stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I
so
remember what was it? I was there with the guy who got his face dunked in the cereal. Roddy was like, is it okay if I get a little rough? And the guy said it would be an honor to take a bump from you, Roddy. And Roddy was like, you don't want that. You don't want to take a bump. You don't want that, son. And the guy was like, okay, no, I don't want that.
Okay,
I guess
I guess I do not.
Yes, sir. I respect you, sir. And it's like, I think Roddy just got upset that he used the word bump, that he was using like Cardi language.
Of course. You don't do that.
Fucking Mizark.
I'll be like, hey,
okay
Roddy, I would love to take a bump with you, and I pull some cocaine out. He's like, yeah, let's go back to the 80s. That's not a gimmick, though. Everybody in the 80s did cocaine.
This is what will kill me in a few years.
Yeah. Anybody watch the Young Rock this week?
No, I didn't watch Younger. How was it?
I liked it. It's cute. It's cute.
Okay, that's all I need to hear for me to never watch it.
I know. Yeah. Yes.
For witnesses behind it.
Who's behind
it? We're like, that's cool. Oh, just one more real. There is another clip of me out there, if anyone can find it, of me and Conan in a scene together. Where like I played like a bartender and Conan was a bartender. And I was just like very overprotective of him. But the joke is that he's like both gigantic and a multiple world time champion. So if you can find that.
K-Dog.
Oh, and one more wrestling thing. Check it out. I bought the Orange Cassidy action figure and his hands go in the pockets.
Look at that. He was supposed to be on the big show we were going to do in April last year. And then it didn't.
Why'd you guys cancel?
I don't know. Something about some fake virus that the Democrats made up to hurt the president.
The Democrats made up to kill the wrestling business?
Yep.
They're like, there can only be one fake thing in this world, and that's coronavirus, not pro wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm two weeks away from having not wrestled in a year.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's because, last night we were talking about Peasant Fest. So like, what about this idea? So when we can do it, we'll do a live meetup around the time of PAX weekend, but then on night 2 we have a wrestling show.
That sounds dope as shit.
Yep. Yep. And Billy the Fridge is going to be on the card.
I will manage whoever. I will manage whoever needs managing. My services are available.
Yeah.
We might have to get Asterios to manage like a really, 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 really good wrestler. And then Ben will go up against a really, really, really good wrestler.
I'm not gonna wrestle.
You're not gonna?
I don't wrestle.
Oh,
I'm not a wrestler.
Because you keep volunteering me to wrestle. I figured
you
we could
have
volunteer
experience.
I have.
Wrestled before.
You've
technically wrestled before.
I was trained by the late great Scott Henson.
Yeah, man. A good man gone too soon.
Good man. Him and Rush Limbaugh up there just denigrating the masses.
Yep. Just wondering who's allowed to say the word.
Who said the word? You can't say the word. A word?
You definitely get to say it in heaven. Otherwise, what's the point of heaven?
Scott was saying you should be a better wrestler now than you were back in the day.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You're like lighter on your feet now.
250 pounds less than when you wrestled. You're going to be more mobile.
COVID chucked my numbers off a bit.
You're still not as big as you used to be.
No, not as big, but
you're not 600 pounds.
Definitely not 600 pounds. But
you're way less right now than any time when you wrestle.
Yeah.
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 But
what?
But
what?
But I'm a baby.
No, man, wrestling's fake, dude.
Okay, do you want to do MMA?
Yes, man. Let me do MMA against I don't know, Asterios. Me and Asterios gonna fight it out for real.
No thanks.
Why not?
See, everyone was on board until you started ruining it, Billy.
What? Everyone but me.
Well, what a surprise.
Every time I suggest something on the show, Ben shits on it.
It's always
Ben
bad.
shits on it. Now I'm shitting on Ben's suggestion.
You know what's funny, though? You made a suggestion of having a Peasant Fest already.
Yeah.
I just added the wrestling part to it.
It was great.
I'd like to bring up that there is a solution. There is a solution to this, which is to just pay wrestlers to wrestle.
Well, I mean, So yeah, Scott knows wrestlers. We could probably work out something to get a bunch of wrestlers. I was just saying because if we put it on as like an extension of what we were already going to do, we'd have a built-in audience. They would like to see young Bill Fridge wrestle.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
look,
Billy could commentate. He could MC. He could manage. And
Are
look,
you-
once you get him into managing, he'll take the bump. Like we all want to see him take a bump, but you got to ease him in. Ease him.
I don't
in.
even care if he takes a bump. He could do the like too big you can't lift me kind of gimmick. You know what I mean? Like I've seen.
it's gonna be.
Or
He won't
you
go
could
off
do the
his feet.
thing where you could do the thing where you drink too much water all day
and puke,
and then get in the ring and then throw up everywhere.
That would be beautiful. No, that has to happen. The puke spot.
It was. It wasn't planned. It was a miracle of life.
Did they kick you in the
modern
gut?
engineering.
Is that how that happened? Did you get kicked? In the
I did
gut?
a big body splash, and the guy moved, and that like pushed the water. I chugged a gallon of water like 2 matches before, because Scott and I were cornermen in a yellow discipline match.
In a yellow discipline match, that's correct.
Is someone getting peed on in
The
that
loser
kind of
got
match?
peed on by the other guy's cornerman.
Okay.
And our guy ended up losing, so we had no pee to give. But I on the way out to the ring, I chugged a gallon of water to like sell the fact that I would have so much pee to give. And then I had a match a couple matches later, and I still had all that water floating in my tum-tum.
Yeah.
Did the big belly splash, stood up, and I was like, "Brah!" Like 4 big water pukes. I was like, I think I drank too much water.
So what? You don't want to wrestle?
I don't know. I'm old, man.
Well, I don't understand what you're doing because you're not saying you won't do it.
This is what I'm doing.
I almost feel like you like the attention you get.
For one, I get attention all the time. Like if I'm doing something for attention, that'd be such a waste.
No, I don't mean for for us asking you if you're going to wrestle. You're like the subject of the conversation. So you're not saying you won't do it, but you're like,
oh, I don't know.
Well, like there's a whole bunch of factors that would go into this even happening that we have
More
so
like
much time to worry about. Factors.
Sure. It's all just talk at this point.
Yeah.
Like we can't even begin to plan it because of COVID. So
Yeah.
we're just talking about it at this point.
Yeah. So basically what I'm
spitball.
saying is Scott, myself, and Ricky Shane Page are going to go up against Teddy Hart, what's her
Wow.
name? Maria Manick.
Maria Manick?
And, well, I don't know, Zeus is dead. Who else do we get?
Oh, no.
Damn, I was kind of counting on Zeus, but we're gonna have to.
I love how you immediately go to Zeus.
I was thinking Tiny Lister.
He has one of the worst records, by the way. Like he lost almost all of his major matches.
Yeah, that was
Tiny
I
Lister.
make Zeus do the job to me. but he
Yeah,
passed away.
he had like 3 or 4 matches, and I probably lost them all.
I think he did. He had that tag match where it was him and Savage versus Beefcake and Hogan.
Yeah.
He lost that one too.
Is Terry Funk like who can we hire?
Terry Funk's like 70.
Asterios, who would you like to manage? Who would you like to manage, Asterios?
Yeah, who do you want?
Oh, sure. Whoever is the worst talker. So who's someone who's shitty at talking? What's his name? Oh wow, what's not Walter. He just had a match with Orange Cassidy on AEW last week. The bald guy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin? He's a good talker.
Played. No, not the. I'll look him up. I'll look up the wrestler.
Dax Harwood. I don't know.
We're just gonna hire a bunch of wrestlers to come out, and Asterios is gonna talk for all of them. Lenny Lane.
Goose Juice wonders.
Luther. That's who I want to manage. Just a big meat castle, and because I'll be a little guy like running around causing trouble.
Dr. Luther was a local guy here when I started going to wrestling shows like more than 20 years ago. And then he did nothing for 15 years. And then a new national TV wrestling promotion started up, and he's friends with Chris Jericho, so he's on national TV now.
It was that thing.
Did you see the cake spot?
Was that
Good
thing
cake
true about Chris Jericho's wife being at the Capitol riot?
I think she was at the I don't know if she was in the actual building, but she was like at the
I don't
protest.
think she went
Okay.
inside if
Yeah.
she was there. Right?
Okay.
She was at the protest around the right. Exactly.
I had no idea Chris Jericho was a right winger. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's a Trump guy.
A ton of wrestlers are just because
the
they
one that
like.
The one that blows my mind is Tatanka. I had to unfollow Tatanka, man. He's crazy. He's out of his mind.
Who'd have thought that a guy pretending to be Native American would be uncool?
You would have thought a guy from Ohio pretending to be a Native American. He turned on Lex Luger for literally $10. Like the $1 man gave him a $10 bill.
Yeah, I'll wrestle Jeff Bezos.
I
Can we make that happen?
saw Kevin Nash on Cameo. So like, you fans want to do Billy the Fridge a solid? Get him a Kevin Nash cameo.
Give me a Kevin Nash cameo, or we'll hire Kevin Nash to be my tag partner.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. I don't think.
Let Bill live his dream.
Yeah.
And being in the ring with his hero Kevin Nash.
Worst thing is like neither of us would be the worker in that. We'd need like a third tag guy, right?
Does he still? Does he
He's got
still
5
wrestle for
moves,
hire?
I got 3.
No, he's not cleared at all.
I don't think his legs work.
Yeah, because remember, he wasn't cleared like 10 years ago to wrestle CM Punk. I doubt he's gotten better in 10 years.
We'll just hire. We'll just hire mid-90s Kevin Nash to do a special guest referee from a couch, and we'll put a couch in the ring. He'll just sit on the couch and he'll like do the 3 count clapping. That's pretty chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like that.
That would be cool. I bet Kevin Nash is expensive. His time is probably.
Look, if we spend $20,000 to get Kevin Nash to clap 3 times, it's worth it.
No, it is not.
Mid-90s Kevin Nash, by the way.
Well, what are we gonna build a time machine too?
We're using Martin Scorsese de-aging technology.
Yeah. That's an
Are we gonna
old-
Ironman Kevin Nash?
That's an old school DP meme, mid-90s Kevin Nash. I even went to Raw with a big sign that said mid-90s Kevin Nash on it, and we got on TV, and Dave Meltzer talked about it like the next day.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
You mean Dave Meltzer lied about it? I hate that guy who's making stuff up.
Maybe we can get Brian Alvarez to wrestle on the show too.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Alvarez could. I mean,
He came out for the Jake the Snake thing that Billy did
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. He was there.
He was like marking out for me at the show, and then followed me on Twitter and was like, "This guy's hilarious," type stuff. And I said to him, I said, one day, I'm gonna call on you to fight mid-90s Kevin Nash. You better do it. And can we hire Richard Karn to come out?
and when he gets there, people be like, Sargon!
Richard Karn.
We should hire all former living hosts of Family Feud.
Oh my God,
Steve Hart?
Harvey's out of our budget.
All right. So we are probably going to go over to twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants. I'll share the link with you guys.
Yeah, we'll hire a cream team to come run around the backstage. DP cream team.
Hey, shout out to the member of the cream team who hung himself the other day.
Oh,
that's
no.
that's a note we want to end on, right? But
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess.
Rush Limbaugh was a member of the Cream team?
I hate when that happens.
Go over there now.
Yep.
We will start streaming over there simultaneously. Anything you two guys... Oh, actually, we got Streamlabs, right?
Yeah, they're pretty much all big ones.
I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Matthew Krecklau again. Since you guys owe me, could you send me a Cardiologist B shirt? We'll figure something out, Matthew. We should probably talk to you and see what we can do. Adam Plays just gave us a Twitch follow. Thank you, Adam. Goose Juice gave us that big love. Matt Jarjosa gave us that big love. Rat Lord Alcaraz gave us that big love. Centurion PPV, thank you for the big love as well. And that's all the love we got. Scott Asterios, would you like to do your normal, regularly scheduled Shilly the Fridges?
Oh, fuck yeah. If you like hearing me verbally shitpost with other comedians, you can listen to my podcast, The Loudest Podcast. It's everywhere. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's on iTunes and Google Play. And this week, we got a frozen package sent to us from the owner of Garfield Eats, the meme lasagna restaurant known for its horrifyingly shitty food. And so if you want to find out what's in Nathan Masry's frozen horror box, you got to tune in to The Loudest Podcast this week.
Yes. Patreon.com/Asterios.
You can listen to the Worst Year of Our Lives podcast, the same place that you find Asterios' podcast, probably, I would imagine. As previously mentioned, I'm a pro wrestler who hasn't wrestled in 1 year, so I have no money. So if you want to send me some, you can send it to paypal.me/NotScottHenson. You can follow me at NotScottHenson on Twitter. I got a pinned tweet with a link to merch if you want something in return for giving me money. And and you can see me every Sunday all day on the aforementioned Adam Plays Twitch.
Yes. Yes. That pretty much wraps us up. We're going to head over to twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants now.
That is where we are going.
Hooray! Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you for everybody who supported tonight. We got through an entire episode with only a small little hiccup.
With only one major technical malfunction.
You know, that's better than the last few times. At least
Yeah.
it came back within like a few minutes. It was probably like 1 or 2 minutes. That's cool. I don't know what's causing it, and I was about to freak the fuck out right there. Like I was really getting ready to freak
There's
the
a
fuck
red
out.
button under the desk, and Ben had his hands on it. I don't know what that button does.
It's the launch. It's the launch sequence. Ooh. I will see all of you guys over at twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants. The links are in the chat right now. See you there.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.